Alright. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. Oh, I just left all of the stream audios on, so I'm going. Anyway. My breakfast. Got a glass of water. Oh, let's start this. Right. So, at the end of last stream. Did we end the turn? I think this is the start of the turn. I'm guessing it's the start of the turn. Can you move? Oh no, this is the end of the turn. So, we were about to end the turn. We're just gonna see where this Wood Elf army goes. We tried to go into Kislev, but like then there were like 20 Kislev armies that came after us, so we're like, maybe not. Let's just walk this back a little bit. So we're just coming back to here for a short while. We've got a new recruit in Warfiend. He's shy, he's just hiding behind the battleship at the moment. And yeah. Hopefully we're going to be able to push back out in this stream. Hopefully we're going to be able to deal with this Wood Elf army. Hopefully they go around the Bay of Blades, that's what we want. Who's this here that wants to move? Gorftench, nope, you stay still. Alright, let's see what happens at the end of this turn, right at the start of the stream. Oh no!
You fight on the side of true power.
Okay, never mind, we don't get to see what happens this turn. You want alliance things? No. Yeah, I accidentally had it on fast forward, so we missed like all the important stuff, but oh well. And I need to remove this starting soon. There we go. Yeah, the Wood Elves are going for just the normal land place. Ooh, we're getting an outpost. Where's this? Crack a Drat. And Scipio is back. Yeah, she got kicked in the face by one of the other heroes during last stream. I'm surprised she's back already. That was quite quick. You're getting back into Battleship's army.
Tank the lash.
Sacred executioner! Time to indulge.
Yeah, it looks like these guys are determined to land here. They've learned not to go and park in front of port settlements. So, I'm not sure I want to go out onto the water to kill this.
Excess.
So I'm gonna go. Hang on. How far can you move? Yeah, you can get to the sea. So let's move you right here. And you're gonna just encamp. And if this guy comes onto land, he can attack you, and that's fine. I will take it. Why is your movement so... Why do you only have 50% movement?
Bloodshed.
I guess the only thing that matters is, can you reach this army here? You can. So we're going to start the day with a very long battle. We're just going to wipe out this army real quick. Can we get any bonuses for doing this? Go to diplomacy. Let's see, are there any quests available? Ooh, there are. Do you want to kill... You do want us to kill this man. Right, we're going to. If I click on him.
It is treason to command.
Radhi Chaitra. There we go, we accept. We're going to murder him for you. So, this is going to be Warfiend's first outing. Hopefully he doesn't die. That's never the plan, letting him die, but we'll see. Yeah, close defeat. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think it's very quiet for me. Let me just do that. Right, how long is it going to take you to get in? 1 minute, that's fine. So you're going to be... Warfiend, you're going to be a coward. You're just going to sit in the tree over here. Yeah, as close to the edge as you can. Battleship's going to come in and do all the work for you. Let's fast forward. You can see that the game really thinks we're going to lose this. I don't think so. Right, Duck Rider, you come over and you look after Warfiend. And very nice, they're just standing still for me. Yeah, you're gonna sit in the trees here. That way, if you get shot, half the bullet's gonna get blocked by the trees. Right, it's been a while since Battleship's had his own battle to do. He's basically been reinforcing Fluffy, and Fluffy's been doing all the work. Battleship's time to shine. Who do we want to drop this first thing on? Let's drop it on these guys. Why not? They deserve it. What we want to do is get them all to start, like... Actually, hold on. I think if we just fly to the other side of them, both of you, they should all just start mulching themselves up into the middle, because the AI isn't smart. They may be smarter and just have their guys turn around. These guys are starting to go into the corner. Hold on. Yeah, it didn't go exactly as planned, but they are blobbing up. That's what we want to see. Some interesting shadows you have there. Right. You can move back just a little bit, and you can just come forward and start getting them to stop moving. Oh. If I hover about right here, it's like right at the edge of their closest guy's range. So the rest of them should sort of come into the same range. Oh, no, they're deciding to spread out. So instead, let's just do that. There we go, level 3. Give us an explosion, please. We do. I'm gonna put that right there. They're complaining about magic against Kislev or something along those lines. They should be. I don't know. Got that there. Right, we have very low magic because in Kislev, for some reason, every single area had like very low magic, which meant we were losing magic the entire time we were in Kislev. Which is why we have like no magic at the moment. Actually, a pretty big problem. It's given us all corn stuff. It was 100% corn stuff because we just got Goreflench in this army, I'm guessing. Okay, Warfiend, not Goreflench. Hang on. Can we land here? Can you land here? Is this impassable? I need to know if this is impassable terrain. It looks like it is, because I can't land. I'm curious what these AI is going to do with me staying here. They're going over that way, it seems. Oh, I really hope they just start mashing themselves up against this wall here. How much does it cost? 3, yeah. As long as this costs less than 4 magic, we do get magic back every time we cast this. See, they're all firing bullets, but we're sort of behind enough trees that it doesn't really matter. Yes, we got 16. Use that on ourselves. Up to 18. I'm just going to do that a few times. So we want to get enough magic to cast the gateway and then, again, start battering our magic back again. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's drop this. And now we got a sword. Give us the sword. God, you try and admire like the skybox, but the sword comes out of the sky so quick. You can't see it.
Flame sword. Ready.
Yeah, they're basically just wasting their ammo at this point. We're taking like no damage per shot. You are losing your shield though, slowly. I think that time there will be enough for me to cast another spell, but I'm just going to cast this one more time before I cast. Right, who's getting it next? Those guys are out of ammo. What are you? Just armored Cossars, no one cares. You know what? Let's start flying down this way. We'll see if we start blobbing up when they follow us. Greedy, you see. I have unlimited magic, but I still want to use my magic as efficiently as possible. And you're going to be cheeky. You're just going to quickly poo on them before you leave. There you go. You're going to fly back. You're going to stay sort of close. God, these humans are so slow. Move your little legs. Could overcast it now. I think that'd be a big waste of magic. Or actually, no, it should be fine. Might actually be able to just dive guys in. You know what, let's do it. Let's see how well that goes. Probably not well. Alright, you can come out now. Now that he's in place, he can start holding them there. Oh wow, he's taking a lot of damage. Never mind, get out. I don't know how this guy just started melting the second he landed in. It's just... Come on, you need to leave. Yeah, this is what happens every time I go into melee before my army's ready for it. Keep thinking that'd be fine, but nope. Now, if I cast this, will I get enough damage for the Brain of Chaos? Nearly there. How much do I need? 2 points of damage. Come on, just hit one guy. There you go. These guys are in a nice big blob for that sword to come in and just murder all of them. Yeah, put that right there. And that's the armor losses. Everyone run away. Stop taking damage now, please. See, they're all flashing. Just gotta wait 30 seconds and then they'll all run away. Let's fast forward that bit, actually. And off they go. Right, hopefully we get a heroic victory for that. I didn't pay attention to what our balance of power changed to when we got our extra reinforcements in. Let's try and get this Lord dead before we go. Just for the loot money. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to catch up after chasing this guy off. There he goes. Pyrrhic victory. Okay. Guess we took a bit too much damage. Banner of Ecstasy. Unbreakable. Oh, enabled it in melee. About to say that's a really good banner, but it's not particularly. Second, you're out of melee, which, yeah, that's gone. Oh, we finished Zinch. That's good. Let's get Corn out of the way.
Is the chaos plan.
Ally mission successful. That means we can recruit more rats into our army.
Daemon Prince.
Daniel does not need more rats. How long ago did it warn us about portals? It should hopefully be soon. We get a portal like right here, so Daniel's just gonna go stand around there. The whole aim of the portals for us is we're gonna go into Khorne's realm and just grab as many of the Khorne weapons as we can. Right, grab your movement ability, and you're just gonna go all out damage. Physical resistance would be good. Yeah, grab that.
Herald grows stronger.
Yes, he does.
No higher power than I.
Okay, if I give you equipment, Will you be able to go over and murder all of them by yourself? There's a potion of healing. Yeah, I'm just gonna loan you some weapons from the other guys. Regeneration. Wait, who's got that item? A battleship's got that item. I didn't even realize he had regen. Should have waited longer at the end of the battle. You can be immortal. Okay, you're safe from any murder shenanigans as well. Duck Rider, have pip shades. Right, with your regeneration. Did I not give it to you? Hold on. There you go. You should have regeneration now. Yeah, there is. With your regeneration, we should be able to just get you to go in and murder this all by yourself.
Boyars bow to no.
Is there any other stuff we can give you? I don't think there's any ancillaries that'll help. Grab the plate, Captain. Why not? You could take the Hellfire banner as well, because you're going to be in melee the whole time. Okay, that was good. You should be completely fine to take out this. Hold on, that's a set item. So if I have the Lash of Despair and Banner of Ecstasy, I get Slash Corruption. I really don't care. Alright, Warfiend. Do me proud. I think he can take out 4 weakened units of Kossars. Right, balance power is in their favor. Right, gotta approach through the trees just so that they have less chance of actually shooting him. Stand there. Okay, they're not shooting you. Stand here. Okay, they're still not shooting you. Stand here. Wow, these guys are smart. They don't want to shoot him while he stood behind a tree. Wow, he took a lot of damage on that approach. Oh, I forgot to put the banner on him. Whoops. Do you want to attack them? Warfiend? Oh, I see. You just want to join their army now. Is that the case? Is that what you want? You want to be a Kossar now? They don't seem to mind. They're just having a look. Something just doesn't feel right about this. There we go. They had enough and they're like, alright, let's beat him up. Oh, we went out of the blob, so they're just like, let's shoot him again.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Take your skulls.
Kislev fury.
Clean. Destroy. Murder them.
Oh, these are just such fancy animations, and like, they lack impact because there is no blood in the game at the moment. Come on, bring out the blood pack. I really want to play Corn, but like, I can't play Corn like this. Okay, this guy doesn't oh no, he still has a name. I think if he loses his name, that means I killed the one guy who's leading this. You gotta get shot on the back a bit, but I can use this. This heals me for about 30% health. 33 seconds at 0.8. I'm not gonna do the math right now. I could. But, I mean, we've got Kossars to kill.
Our righteous duty begins.
Let's just get rid of these fire arc notifications. That'll stop their little arrows appearing all the time. Okay, I've heard that if you click this button and click it off. Ah, it does work. Yeah, if you have bloom in on the snow, just click this little toggle tactical map option and it'll go away for a bit. Unfortunately, you can't do that in Legendary, but oh well. Just another way the game punishes you for playing that difficulty. I say that, it's not too bad. Like, the only thing I don't like about Legendary is the battles, like, specifically. Oh, you can't pause and you can't zoom 200 meters away from your units. Honestly, I don't really care about the pause. It's just the zoom thing. I want to be able to move my camera wherever I want. Perfectly fine without pause. Right, let's start speeding this up. Have some regeneration. Oh, you just got yourself a buff. What was that? More damage for 80 kills. Nice. Yeah, balance power's in our favor now. It shouldn't take too long for these guys to all start running away. Let's fast for a bit. Just go for the biggest blob of people, so that it's easier to just get them to start actually attacking. And there's the army losses. We just have to wait for them all to die now. Run away now. Oh, last second we just get this. Let's just wipe them out last second. Right, we are going to hang around a bit, because he has got regeneration. Just wait for him to get to that cap. I bet this is going to give me a close victory or something. I'm definitely not getting a heroic victory. The balance of power was not in their favor enough. Oh, it was a heroic victory. Nice. Not going to get much XP for it because there was only like 2 units there, but... yeah, only 800 experience still. Let's put that war banner on him. Though I suppose there's no point in putting it on him. We're just going to give it back to someone else now. Corn. you be able to attack them? No. Well, it's just one guy. What have we got? We've got this guy here. Right, so I'm half expecting him to be able to attack me next turn. So if he does attack War Fiends, I'm gonna have to have him run away for a bit. And hide. Let's give all these items back. You can have your Eternal Blade back. And you can also have your Vile Seed back. Yeah, I completely forgot that he had a healing item on him. That's a useless item. Scroll of Blast, Power Stone. I'm keeping those. Well, I'm keeping the Power Stone. I don't care about the Scroll of Blast. I've got 2 Ruby Rings. I don't care about those. Firestorm Blade. Flaming attacks, 10% weapon strength. I don't care about that either. Is there anything to fuse it with? No. So we're just going to give that weapon to somebody. Oh yeah, you make people explode. I keep forgetting that.
So good.
Oh, Daniel can't have weapons. Alright, fine. Just have the Firestorm Blade. Yeah, you already have fire attacks, but... I really want to get some more items. Take the null plate just because you can. Literally, I don't even want to worry about this item because it just provides an ability I'm never going to click. It's just going to be distracting, so we'll leave that alone. The Nikari campaign have a little idea how I'm supposed to fight this first teleport mission. This is what I've learned against my zero armor army. First teleport mission. So that's a high elf army. That it looks. I found that when I played that, it was a scary looking army. So what sort of army are you running? I had generally just a lot of demonettes and like 6 fiends of Slanesh. I find that with Slanesh, you don't want to worry too much about doing the flanking. I think you want to generally just get on top of them as quickly as possible. So Nikari is really good at that. He can just run straight through the front line. Just keep clicking behind the enemy army and he'll run straight through. He won't get stuck on them. So you can send Nikari into the back to try and grab the sisters and stop them shooting. And in that time, the rest of your army can come in. Just get every unit attacking at least one other unit. You should win out if you have like some decently ranked up demonettes. It's not a fight you can do early with a big sacrifice of units. Yeah, you can't really do it that early. You need to have like some decent, fast, strong units. If you're going in with like a level 1, well, you won't have a level 1 Nikari, then it's like level 15 or something like that. You get the item quest. But yeah, you need to have some like sort of a mid-tier army at least. Just get some army buffs, get some things like that. If you have no experience, it is pretty high tier units in that army. But yeah, if generally my advice for any trouble with quests is always just wait a bit. If you're having trouble with it, wait a bit, get a slightly stronger army, and then try again. That's for most quests. Some quests are really complicated and weird, where you have to kind of get a specific thing to beat it properly, but yeah. Demonettes and Fiends of Slanesh, those are the units I'd suggest for your army to get that quest done. The Fiends will do most of the work because they're extremely strong units. Gorflenish, what do you want to do? Nothing. That's what you're going to do. Right, what else do we have to do this turn? We're setting up Fluffy to defend that area. These guys are going to just get attacked, hopefully. And let's upgrade I thought I upgraded the Forbidden Citadel. You only have to wait 4 turns, so we're not going to bother upgrading that. We're going to just wait for that tier 4 settlement. I'll start building some more. I'm just going to build random things. Just get the money buildings, probably. It's inefficient to get them because they don't give them a lot back. It takes a long time to pay themselves off, but it's money. It's just even the car gets absolutely lasered before reaching their front line, so I guess it's just going to be left until I've dealt with Scarbrand. If you haven't dealt with Starbrand yet, yeah, I'd say try going to deal with Scarbrand first. You'll gain enough levels for it. Yeah, the AI does really like to focus down your lords, so it's a thing with approaching. You need to sort of have your army all approach at the same time, but when you get close enough for them to start firing at your army, that's when you sort of break the Nakari off. So I haven't got a fight happening right now. I'm just going to build this building and see if a fight happens over the end of the turn. Don't care about those buildings. Okay, that's the only build slot I have. Let's just press enter. And hopefully this will... Oh, Scarbrand's going to go hopefully deal with some Kislevite armies. Very nice. Nope. Right, Watchmen, are you going to be able to attack us? No. So yeah, we're just going to attack this guy straight away. Oh, or he landed, we could attack him instead. Fall into seduction. What? I didn't know the AI could actually do that. Oh, and the rifts are here.
A timely arrival. My warhounds haven't eaten in
Oh,
days.
the AI can actually vassalize people now. That's awesome. Okay. That's nice to see. Is this a feared order tile I keep hearing about with the Daemon Prince? Seems like the entire world is against you. Yeah, pretty much. The main issue with it is when it comes really early game. Because this starts coming at you really quickly. Luckily, I'm a bit abusive of this game. If there's something I can abuse to get the upper hand, I will do it. So I've done that with like all these really small just hero armies running around. So yeah, like this army here, it's only got like 4 guys in it, but it can kill this army.
Certainly not.
It is a bit scary though. There are some high range units.
You want me?
So yeah, basically all the Kislev starts coming for you. All of the Empire and the Wood Elves start coming for you, like straight off the bat. And a lot of people cannot handle it because it's a lot.
Much power.
One thing I do want to get out of the way is we were going to go to the Blood God's domain. Gonna skip this cinematic because I've seen it a million times before. And the only reason we're here is we're after these 4 items. Good, all of them are still here. What is this item? I haven't gotten that before. It doesn't let us see what's on it. Okay, you know what, before I forget, I'm just going to show you how I think you should be able to deal with your big lords and small lords. So let's bring these guys in. It's better to be proactive and just run straight south than instead of trying to do statecraft and gather up all servants you can. It depends. So what I found with this campaign so far, like, I'm a very aggressive player. I like to send out armies as soon as possible just to start dealing damage to the enemies. it doesn't seem like you'll be quick enough, because I haven't been, to get into Kislev and wipe them out before they become a problem. Because right now, Kislev has become a problem. They've gotten very big, and they've got a lot of armies. And I just can't beat through them quick enough because I haven't got enough armies to deal with it. What I would say is, like, a good suggestion that I hear a lot is that at the start of the Daemon Prince campaign, you have the Bay of Blades, which is just to your south, like that first port settlement. The best thing to do, honestly, is just ignore it. Because the second you have ownership of a port, you can see every other faction that has a port, which basically just reveals you to the entire empire. So the second the entire empire knows you're there, they're going to start attacking you. And once the empire knows you're there, Kislev knows you're there, so they're going to start attacking you. So, like, if you want to have, like, a decent start and not be, like, super aggressive, it's probably best just to ignore the Bay of Blades and go north instead. Just so you can actually do your statescraft, build up your strength, and then come back south to start dealing with all of the Order Tide stuff. So that's my suggestion for, like, if you haven't done Daemon Prince before and you're struggling. Just don't take the Bay of Blades. Ignore it completely if you can. Right. So we're in. This is going to take a while because they will split up. How much magic do we have now? We still have 50 reserves. That's not great. You're just going to come over, sit with the Warfiends. Yeah. If you're playing on, like, normal or hard or lower than that, I think it is more viable to go straight south straight away. So one of the things that makes the Daemon Prince campaign really hard is when on higher difficulties, AI factions really churn out armies very quickly. But if you're in, like, hard or below, that's kind of tones down a lot. I have ADHD. I've tried every campaign until like 10-20 turns at least. But it fills up very quickly and it's like, oh, I turned around 2 full stack armies are my arse. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I understand that thought process completely. The AI does just suddenly throw armies right behind you. So yeah. I do think that you have to sort of do more diplomacy with the Norskins. And, like, an easy way to get out of some wars is just to, if you have a war with the initial armies, with the initial Norskins, like you do, if you beat up their first army and go straight to diplomacy, you might be able to eke out a peace treaty with them, and then you can just ignore them after that. Generally, you will probably end up doing something that makes them like you. Like Kislev fighting you and declaring war on you. It's just a case of trying to manage how many wars you're in, which is very hard with the demons because obviously you're automatically declaring war on people all the time. You just can't help it. It's part of your nature, apparently. Right, we're just going to see how many of these horses hopefully die. It makes me sad that horses don't get stuck in these things. But yeah, just try and manage how many wars you're in at the same time. As soon as you're like, okay, I'm really comfortable with the number of wars I'm in, try and finish 1 or 2 of them off. Like, get a peace treaty or kill them. And then get another war. Just keep your wars low. If you get too many enemies, stuff like that happens all the time. And it's really difficult to deal with. Okay, Okay, let's drop that right there. These guys will hopefully just wander right into it. Yeah, we're just gonna hover around the trees here, just so that they shoot the trees more than us. Cool. And we're always gonna get the corn explosion because of our lord, which is actually really, really nice. Yeah, that's some real good damage to get in all the time. Right, we have run out of magic, so we're going to have to start using Mr. Battery to give us our magic back. Wait, did you just land? Please get in the air. You don't want to be on the floor. There you go. See, my favorite is Kairos. Yeah, I'm doing a Kairos campaign off stream at the moment, and it's really fun. Like, you have so much control when you play Kairos. I would admit, instead of going for Cathay, I decided that instead I was just going to teleport down to Scrag in the bottom left corner using the rifts. And I've just played the entire campaign out from there. It's just... it feels so relaxed because the Empire are pushovers. So I'm just doing all my scheming with changing of the ways and all that down there. And messing with all the other factions all the way across the world. My little hidey hole. 20 years in books. Lord Magnus did nothing wrong. Ahriman is the best. Bet fighting Mulan and the gang is Z. I'm not sure about that Ahriman. So I'm not too versed in the 40k lore. I know Magnus. I know he basically got himself thrown into the bad corner because, like, he tried to warn the Mr. God Emperor of Mankind about the evil things coming and destroyed the webway. But yeah, Magnus is just a case of getting a really unfortunate situation. Thing is that I thought the whole case was that the Emperor didn't like psychers. I think Ahriman was the guy that did the rubric of Ahriman. The spell to try and save all the Thousand Suns from evolving into Chaos Spawn from Tzeentch's blessings. Yeah, as I said, I'm not like massively aware of all the 40k lore. I don't know about that, unfortunately. Accidentally turned them all into ghost husks of autonomous armor. What? Thousand Suns are autonomous ghosts of ghost armor? That's not one I've heard before. Are Thousand Suns one of the Chaos Legions, isn't it? One of the fallen Chaos Marines. Or am I misremembering? I'm getting distracted. Hold on, trying to understand 40k lore and I'm just getting shot to death. Well, I guess I'm wasting all their ammo. These guys may just run out. I might just waste all their ammo at this rate. Basically, the Thousand Suns post-heresy basically all got turned into dust and their spirits bound to their power armors. There are only a few left alive. Huh. I didn't know that. Yeah, all of my 40k knowledge basically comes from looting, from videos I watched like a year or two ago, and recently I've just been watching a bunch of major kill things because it's just like, it's just funny to watch that. Like I'll be honest, I don't trust Major Kill's interpretations of the lore a lot of the time because obviously he just like embellishes things for comedy sake. But like you can get the general gist of what's happening when Major Kill talks about it. I feel like I watched Major Kill's video on the Thousand Suns. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Just get a good idea of what's going on. Right. Remember to get magic. And you can go along and start just dealing damage to everyone here. Right, are they all out of ammo now? No, these guys still have some ammo. You know, if I just... No, I don't have enough magic to do that. I can actually just stop dodging now because... Move this guy here. Hopefully these guys... Yep, they switched to shooting at battleship. Like, he can tank all that damage easily enough with his barrier. 40k has the best lore. Yeah, I find 40k is like one of my favorite sci-fi lores that I've ever read. I say read, that I have had experience with. I enjoy worlds that have really good world building. I don't care much for the specific stories in the world, but if like the world itself is fleshed out, like you know a lot of things and how a lot of things work, which the Warhammer universes do, because it's more about, because like they create their lore based on like we need to tell people why these wars are happening and why people would fight anyone. So they make the world building and the stories about, okay, this is why people are fighting, and that's just really interesting to me because it's just like, okay, if this is why people are fighting, you can sort of get all these things in. Practically all myth, yeah. That's another element of it, because it's just like, okay, all these things happened, but did they really? It leaves it up to your interpretation. Like, you sort of have to think, is this a reliable source it's come from? Like, as in the character who's telling the story. It's like every Warhammer 40k story has to sort of come from the perspective of one faction or another, or one person or character or another. That's just how it works. Which just it just gives them breathing room for writing whatever the hell they want. That's the entire reason for it. But let's get a bit more magic. If I overcast this one time, it should give me enough magic for the big sword. Let's drop it there. Oh, it didn't give me enough magic for the big sword. Okay, well, one more cast should be fine then. Any Empire lore can be completely discarded as fascistic propaganda from an Imperium-sanctioned ministry or truth. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if anything goes against the Empire, you can sort of go, ah, the Empire would never tell that story. I mean, kind of drawing Palpatine parallels, like, oh, you wouldn't hear this story from a Jedi. You wouldn't hear this story from the Empire. Calling the Empire of Man just the Empire feels wrong. I need to start calling it just the Empire of Man. Or the Imperium. Yes, that one. For a second I forgot which one I wanted to cast. This one here. Imperium is faster, I guess? Yeah. I'm just used to saying the Empire because of Warhammer, like, fantasy. So it's obviously called the Empire there. It's a completely different place, but it's still an empire. So, like, Imperium... Or is it Imperium of Man or Empire of Man? The glorious Empire of Man. Right, if we cast this on ourselves one more time, we should have enough to... Let's put this down on these guys. I'm surprised they haven't gotten the army losses yet. There's a lot of dead guys on the floor here. If I drop it on these guys, it might... Yeah, there we go. They're gone. I hate Space Marines, but because so overdone, who cares? About the boys in blue in the 3000 sign, but I have a place in my heart for the Imperial Guard. Yeah. That's a thing I hear a lot, because, like, they do over-focus on the Space Marines. Like, a lot of people think that a lot of the alien race... Ooh, heroic victory. A lot of the alien races are underrepresented in the lore. But the thing is, like, if a lot of people didn't like the Space Marines, they wouldn't churn out so much content on it. It's because Space Marines are, like, the safe content for Warhammer 40k. It's like, okay, this is the big guy that a lot of people like. We'll just make stuff on him. But then all the people who've been in it for a long time will be like, okay. Dark Eldar are criminally underrepresented. Yeah. I don't know much about the Dark... They're interesting, but honestly, I don't want to read about them, because stuff I have read about them is just like, they went too edgy and too sadistically edgy with them. But, I mean, it sort of fits in with the universe. Like, I find the Dark Elves from fantasy a bit more interesting, because they can't go to the extremes that the Dark Eldar do. I haven't actually heard about anything from the Dark Eldar in recent lore. Like, I know, like, the most recent thing I'm aware of for the Eldar in general is, like, they've got some new incarnate type things, or something along those lines. They've just got some big badass faction that suddenly appeared and uniting them all or something. And then the Space Marines were like, okay, thank you, you're gonna help us now. It's like, okay.
New steel, new power.
Like, I do expect them to one day make a 40k Total War, which I'm massively looking forward to. But my thing is, I always love the orcs, no matter which game. I actually prefer 40k orcs to fantasy orcs. I mean, it is Grimdark Elder, the most sanctimonious pricks imaginable, or smugness so thick it could choke a mortal, and then they go up. Go so up their own arse, they accidentally spawn Slanesh. No wonder the Dark Eldar are edgy. Like goth children rebelling against their posh parents. I think that's a massive understatement when you say goth children rebelling against their parents. Massive understatement. It's like goth children rebelled against their parents. They were like, hold on. This isn't going far enough. I should murder my parents. And then I should make a collage with their skin and faces. And be like, this isn't enough. Maybe I should just get the whole neighborhood in on this. And then... yeah. I think, from what I've heard of the Eldar, it's just so much worse. I mean, one or two gonna end up with psychosis and have a rape lore dungeon, but that comes with the territory of emotional repression. That's not the thing. From what I'm aware of the Eldar, it wasn't born from emotional repression, but more massive freedom. Like, they'd been doing, like, their thing for so long that all of the things that used to give them joy was just like, this is mundane to me now. This is something I do every day. I need to do something more than this. And that's sort of what caused that whole Eldar collapse, because this cult appeared that was just like, we can give you more. And then a lot of the Eldar were like, awesome. And there was a whole big cataclysm. Like, the Eldar story and the creation of Slanesh is an interesting one. Like, it's understandable, which is why I like it. Like, I like lores which you can go, like, I can see how that happens, sort of. Like, in this twisted future. Yeah, anyway. Like, I'm looking forward mainly to seeing orcs. I actually love the orcs, mainly because of their, like, Wa superpower. Like, anything they think collectively as a race is just like, okay, this comes true. anything that's painted. I can't remember exactly what the colors are. Anything that is red goes faster, I believe. I think yellow makes bigger booms. Just like, you ever played Dawn of War? I played the first one. Long time ago. Let's attack him again. I think that's where I first met the orcs, actually. You have an interesting tidbit? Go for it. I'm always happy to hear stuff about the orcs. Yeah, I played the first Dawn of War. I didn't play the second one. I didn't know that was the second one. I played it donkeys years ago. Like, it must have been close to when Dawn of War 1 first came out, and I was very young at the time. So I played it, I loved it, but then I never found out about the games afterwards. Yes, I have heard, I didn't know they worshipped the Emperor. I thought, like, generally, when it came to the orcs, a lot of them... I didn't realize I started the battle. I thought that a lot of them revered the Emperor as some, like, big god creature that is to be respected in a way. Because obviously he's got to be strong if he's got these big iron men following him. The auto mods tried to get rid of your message then. Hold on, I just need to double check. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Just waiting for our guys to come in. So, Orcland known as the Orc Imperium was first encountered in its current state at the height of the Great Crusade in late 30. The clan is believed to be an offshoot of the Blood Axe clan, the first clan to have contact with the Imperium. I've heard of the Blood Axe clan. That's the one I was thinking of. No. Was it? Might be a different one. Right, Ducky, go in there. So yeah, I thought that all the orcs revered it. I didn't know there were ones that actually worshipped him. I knew that there were mercenary orc clans and orc clans that work with the Empire or think of themselves as Imperials. That might be sort of the one you're mentioning, the one that thinks they're Imperials. Obviously, I didn't know as much. I didn't know that about them. Like, orcs in general are... They're like comedy relief, but they are also like... They're kind of scary at the same time, but like I don't think they've actually been talked about in recent lore for quite a while, apart from the whole I can't remember what the place is called. Place that's at war with the Tyranids constantly because the Imperium are idiots. Oh, there's big walls of text. Hold on, I'll read those after I finish this battle. Drop some portals there. Just get these guys dead as quickly as possible. There's no real need to mess around with them too much. Good, there's our sword. Right, hopefully these horsemen just rush in so we can drop the sword on everyone. Looks like these horsemen are being very cowardly. Just gonna drop a sword on you if you don't come in. And they did. I feel like the sword specifically waited for them to get out of the way before it fell. Alright, let's fast forward this. God, the AI doing all their cycle charge shenanigans is actually super nice. It's just like, stay still, please. I'm just gonna drop that on them. That they do stay still. You can go over and deal with those armored Cossars. You know what? Duck Rider, you can come in. And yeah, there they go. Okay, we got rid of them. So you can kill the Lord at least. Alright, I'll read it now while we're just waiting for the AI just to... Oh. We do need to let Battleship have some time to regenerate as well. You attacking. Right. Relations of the Imperium, the Orcs generally believe themselves to be part and parcel with, or at least allied to, the Imperium of Man. This means that Imperial vessels in void space can safely pass near, even through entire fleets of Orc Imperium, without a cruiser doing as much as correcting course. One Order Xenos Inquisitor once spent an entire week in orbit above Menos 2 without hostility. Such action, however, is not without risk. Yours are dogmatic, short-tempered, and quick to suspect. Human subversives are heresy, at which point the ire of every orc in the vicinity will be drawn. Wow, okay. I mean, that's a cool thing, because it's just like, it gives you... It shows that they don't just think about getting everyone at war with each other, but it sort of goes, okay, let's think of why everyone in the world might ally with each other. So that you can get people who are like, I'm a Tyranid player and I'm an Imperial player. Let's just play together. And saying that, like, there's like the thing with the Tyranids. There's like the Demon Killer Tyranids or something along those lines. I'm not sure what they're called exactly, but like there's a specific hive fleet that just runs around going and beelining straight for any chaos it can find. And like they ignore Imperials, they ignore Orcs, they ignore Eldar. Just like if there's a chaos force somewhere, whoever's fighting them, they're gonna help them. They just want to go and kill chaos forces. And that's just like, okay, this is why an Imperial might fight with a Tyranid. It's just like, it's really cool that they're finding lore ways to just get these guys to team up in really odd ways that you just really wouldn't expect. I don't know if there's been like team-ups between... Oh no, there's probably quite easily team-ups between Dark Eldar and other factions, because Dark Eldar are just in it for themselves most of the time. There's got to be plenty of situations where the Dark Eldar are like, oh, we'll help you out. It's just like... I love it. That's Hive Fleet Kronos? Okay. I mean, I'll be honest, there's so many different Hive Fleets, I'm probably going to forget that by the end of the day. I'll be completely honest. Oh, can you just go and attack Castellan as well? Love to see a novel written from the perspective of Gene Stealer influenced by Kronos. That'd be cool, yeah. Just be like, okay, this is how Kronos thinks. The thing is, wouldn't a Gene Stealer be useless against Chaos? Well, I suppose it's useless against demons, not necessarily Chaos. Like, he could definitely probably go in and deal with... Hold on, what levels did I give you? Okay. Like, he could probably go and Gene steal a bunch of Chaos Space Marines, but not like the demons themselves. Not Gene Stealer. I mean, the Gene Stealer cult? That's the only cult I can think of that's in 40k. Yeah, that's a Gene Stealer cult. Yeah, you had it right, don't worry. Because Gene Stealer cults are raised specifically by Gene Stealers. They send, from what I'm aware, they send the Gene Stealer down. The Gene Stealer basically begins infecting people, creates multiple generations of Gene Stealer. Gene Stealer cultists specifically. So not... So yeah, so the half-mutated human, not the Gene Stealer itself. There's going to be like a big Gene Stealer that leads the cultists anyway, isn't there? But yeah, that would be interesting to see. Like, it depends on which perspective. You said from perspective of the Gene Stealer, wouldn't it? Has there been any books on the Gene Stealer perspective? Perspective? That's how you say it. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot of the books, but that sounds like a book that could have happened, but I haven't ever heard it referenced.
My senses.
Let's kill Costalton now. You just realized all of these Kislev armies have plague. There isn't any lore written from the Tyranid perspective. They are the ultimate other. Yeah, like most of the lore I hear is about people dealing with the Tyranids. Like the whole Tyranid invasion of the... Was it the... I can't remember their names. It's not the Blood Angels, is it? Basically, the Tyranids invade a planet and they get saved by the Coronate Primarch. I can't remember what his name is either. Like, that's the biggest story I've heard about them. That and the constant war between the Orcs and Tyranids on the Orc planets. Angron, that's it. Yeah. Thing is, it's hard to write as... Actually, hold on. Yeah, I get it. I understand why they wrote that name. Like, there are areas where Games Workshop aren't creative with certain things. They are a bit on the nose. But saying that, I do think Games Workshop are a lot more creative than people give them credit for. Like, they have created an entire universe, and they've created an entire planet. It's based on something, but they've still done it. It's funny when it needs to be, yeah. Warhammer doesn't... It has points in it where they just try and be too serious. But they also have a lot of points in it where it's just like, this is over the top and silly. Yeah. Funny name in the world full of all of these horrible things, yeah. And it works well. Fine most of the time. Ah, no, they found Warfiend. I think Warfiend can kill the Wing Lancers, though. I nearly called them the Wang Lancers, but... I mean... I don't think they heard me, so it's fine. Yeah, the splashes of it, see if humor make it bearable. Like, if you just did Grimdark 100% of the time, that's not what people... It'll just become too much. Like, you need the humor in there just to add a bit of levity to it. If it's constantly doom and gloom, you're just going to get stuck with people who are just all about the doom and gloom. Like, the media you get interested in is going to rub off on you, and you're going to rub off on it if you, like, are vocal. I'm trying to think of exactly how I want to pronounce this, because this could come out incredibly, like, different to the point I'm trying to make. Just waiting a bit for my magic to come up and see if these guys get any closer. Like, if you make like a doom and gloom setting, that's only doom and gloom, nothing funny ever happens or anything lighthearted, people are just going to sort of go, your entire audience is just going to be that. Like, I think like the best audience to sort of get is those who can take a joke. Like, adding just... You know what? I can't explain this well enough to carry on saying about it. I'm finding it too hard to explain myself properly, so I'm just going to stop trying. I've learned to do that. Don't try and explain something if you can't explain it. But yeah, like 95% doom and gloom in reality, but I'm a pretty doom and gloom guy anyway, so I like it. Yeah, that's just what things are like now in real life at the moment. So we honestly just try and avoid it on streams generally, if I'm completely honest. Like funny moments and bits, but it is a horrific, miserable reality. For the most part, yeah. The thing is, there's got to be some good things about reality. Because, I think this is a point that Major Kill made in one of his videos. If, like, the whole universe was, like, horrible and shit, and, like, nothing good ever happens, like, what's the point of fighting for it? What's the point of these factions continuing to exist? They might as well just all just go full nuclear option, exterminate every planet, and just let the universe die. But no, that universe would be like not interesting. You need something that's worth fighting for to make it feel like, yeah, they should fight for this. Yo, you meant Warhammer but real life too, I guess. Ah. Yeah, when you said 95% doom and gloom reality, I sorry, I misunderstood that. Yeah, never mind. Forget I said anything about that. Shh. Right, let's just drop a little portal on them. Hopefully they will just stay there, please. They do. They're staying, and they're running. Yeah, they're. I like the idea that they've created a world that is very far gone. But there are things there that you're still like, I want this to survive. I'm on this faction's side. Like I feel like Gulliman is one of those characters that a lot of people like, despite like there's this big thing about Ultramarines at the moment. There's one writer who really likes them. But yeah, like the humor adds to that. It's like, okay, these guys can have a joke. They feel like people. I want them to survive. There's a reason for this universe to fight on. Right. These guys just aren't bunching up, so let's just get these guys to just come back over here. Hopefully just get them all to follow and blob up in the process. Plus we've got this rock here, which should hopefully get them to blob up around it. So yeah, if I stand on this side of the rock... Yeah, you can see all the horses are trying to path around it. I want to do that, but I'll run out of magic if I do it right now. You hate him with all your heart? Yeah, I don't know a lot about Gilliman. I just feel like he's become like the big emperor. I don't know a lot about him. What is it about him you don't like, out of curiosity? Why do you hate this man? This godlike creature, rather than man, I guess. I continue to regen the magic. If it's something as simple as you really hate the Space Marines, I will I will 100% accept that. But just in case there's something more, I'm curious. Why is my magic coming back so slowly? Let's drop that there. If we can get rid of most of their ranged units with that, that'd be great. And there's our big Corin sword. We can use that to kill the rest of the ranged units. Good, you gonna stop there for me? Nice. Yeah, good. All those ranged units are gone. And you're gonna go far on them. Oh, there's some... I didn't even notice these guys here. There we go. Give them a good sniff, and they should hopefully all die. Oh, they're attacking you. I don't want you to get shot. Ward safe, please. I'm half tempted to start rushing this guy into combat. He has got healing. He could probably handle himself. And these are mainly horses, so he could fight in the forest. Yeah, let's get him to fight. Let's just have him stand there, and if he gets to a fight, we will leave him in it.
Onward
Swords.
I mean, despise the Ultramarines because they're the most boring as fuck poster boys. Yep. The entire fictional universe. And Robot Gingerbeer is also just a self-sacrificing loyalist Primarch. Probably vastly enjoys the smell of his own emissions. Oh dear. I mean, he is the only guy around who has legitimate sort of claim to the throne, if that's a thing in Warhammer. I can see how he feels a bit self-righteous.
and a lord.
Thing is, I think from what I know of the lore, when he showed up, a bunch of factions basically just tried to oust him. So like, oh no, we want to stay in power. Get this big blue boy out of here. And they failed. Obviously, because he's God-man. Well, he's not God-man. The Emperor of Mankind is God-man, but he's son of God-man. And obviously that would give anyone a bit of a complex. It's like, okay, I am a son of God, therefore I have the right to do whatever I want. Okay, you're actually taking a lot of damage. Like, charges seem to do a lot of damage from cavalry to single entities, which I find very strange. Doesn't do anything to infantry. A single entity? Why are you on the floor? Get off the floor, please. Fly away. Okay, if Warfiend gets himself killed, I'm just going to restart this fight.
Paramour of Slaanesh.
Take those skulls.
Yeah, because Stoughton's a bitch.
Towards decree. Herald moves.
How did you get in the fight again? Oh my god, I hate cavalry. Hate AI cavalry. Oh, they've got the army losses. I just need I just need him to survive. Please live.
The maiden of X.
Just run away. Run away, Ward. What's your name? Warfiend, run away. Guys, you just need to survive 30 seconds. I believe. Actually, let's just drop that on you, because that'll keep you alive.
Tear. Advancing. I march. Blood for the lost.
I am
Oh, okay, everyone's alive still.
delighted.
Clearly I was a bit overconfident to let Warfiend get into a fight this early. We're probably going to get a... If this gives me a Pyrrhic victory, I might refight it. I'm refighting that. I don't want to get a Pyrrhic victory. I want to get some experience. Magnus was the chosen one. The big Emps basically needed him for his Golden Throne project and then threw a hissy fit when he warned him of the impending destruction of the Empire. Because he hadn't thought of to trust his most important son with the information as to why he shouldn't use his protection powers. Yeah. Like the God Emperor of Mankind has a lot of flaws. Like the whole thing where he's just like, okay, I'm not going to tell anyone about chaos because knowing about chaos doesn't fall to chaos, and then people fell to chaos anyway. And with the whole, I can't remember what the event was called, but when Arcadia fell, was it Arcadia? No, it's not Arcadia. Big planet that's outside the Eye of Terror. When that fell and the whole universe got split in half, basically, like, the entire Empire learned about what chaos was, and, I mean, that didn't cause the entire Empire to fall to chaos straight away. I think the Emperor of Man suffers from thinking quite lowly of the human race. He thinks they need to be protected from everything, like, to hysterically huge degree. Are you sending your horses directly at Warfiend? Am I just gonna have to quickly restart again? Try and be sneaky, go that way. Nope, there isn't. Yeah. Gonna rematch that. Yep. Imperial Man, like, one egotist who's just like, I need 20 more. And then he's just like, there you go. He gets them. It's a meme on industrial society and its future. The Unabomber book. Okay. Did he not trust any of his sons? So I thought that... Let's put you over here instead this time. I thought that he sort of picked and chose his favorites. Where, like, he really liked... He really liked Horus, I think. He, like, made Horus, like, the Grand War Marshal of the entire Empire or something. He really... I think he liked Guilliman. Like, he had his set of Primarchs who he was just like, these are the guys who are gonna get shit done. And then the other half, he was just like, these are the guys who are here. And I wouldn't trust them to do anything. And I'm trying to remember, is Magnus the... I don't know if it was Magnus. Was Magnus the one who... No, it's the sons of Children of the Emperor. No, I'm trying... There's this one Primarch that got super religious and started religiously converting every single planet he found. Why are these guys heading straight for Magai? They didn't do that last time. And in the last fight, they sent the horses over to here. Alright, well, battleships should come in and distract everyone soon. Actually fulfilled... he liked some, he didn't trust any of them, though. Okay. Right, you're gonna go in the tree there. It's the entire heresy unfolding how it did. You're thinking of Lorgar. Word bearers, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of. Like, I can see why he distrusted some of his kids when one of them did that. He's just like, I'm not a god. Don't tell people I'm a god. And then the kid's just like, he's a god. Tell everyone he's a god. And it's just like, dude, what does he just say? It's like, it's understandable that he doesn't trust some of them when they do that crap. Are they going straight after the duck rider? She's faster than you, so she can just run away all she wants. If you go... yeah, if you just fire on that cat, they should die. Yep, there he goes. too stinky for Kitty.
Divine dance. I move
Alright, now that I've got to have Miss Duck Rider
unto Slaanesh.
fighting these winged lancers now, I'm gonna have to focus a little bit more
This will be
on this, just to make sure I don't accidentally get her killed. I do want to avoid taking as much damage as possible. I want to get those decisive and heroic victories just to get Warfiends leveled up faster. This is a power leveling game, you see. Let's just eliminate that.
sensuous diversions.
Right, so first order of business, we'll get rid of all of the ranged units. It's okay, battleship gets shot, he has a barrier. Get in those trees and see if they forget about you. Let's just fast forward a bit. No, they're not forgetting that. Just carry on that way. Alright, get the Streltsy first. Get in those trees now. We're just gonna keep tree hopping until the wing lancers eventually just give up on it. Which they should do eventually. It's been good nattering on, but I've sat here for an hour and not smoked a single cigarette. I'm off. Have fun, chappy. Love you. Thank you very much. I'm glad I managed to keep you entertained for that long. And yeah, have a good cigarette. I hope you have a good rest of the day if you carry on into other things. Yeah. Good having a chat with you, Em and Lotus. Oh dear. Not the emoji you wanted? It was. It definitely was. Right, you're gonna go far on these guys. So yeah, have a good day, Emin. It was fun having a chat with you. Okay, these guys have just given up on chasing her, it seems. I mean, if these guys are alone, let's just go kill them. Miss Duck can come help. I think I want to try and kill Castalton. If I can. I do have a lot of blue fires, but that costs a lot of winds of magic to keep casting. And then Castalton does have regeneration at low health. Does he have it? Yeah. 0.4% health after below 25%.
The maiden of ecstasy. I am ready.
Come on, get rid of them before they get too close.
Sensuous
I might actually get you to pendulum them. That is quite cheap. Oh, there's some more Streltsy there. Hopefully they just start lining up. We've seen the AI do stupider things. Do you have the passive ability that damages people or you don't?
This will be exquisite.
Okay,
Who
they...
can I
Oh, no,
blame?
they started moving again.
The aesthetics are
I think we're moving around a bit erratically to get them to...
moving. I can't stop.
Right, let's just have everyone come back. Battleship, yep, you're taking most of the fire. That's what we want to see.
Alores.
Right, we just want to avoid people taking damage, so... They're shooting the shield, that's what we want. Yeah, let's drop that there. Ooh, we nearly just bankrupted our magic reserves there. Luckily we didn't. Alright, here's our sword. We can drop that on the other Cossars. They stop moving to shoot. Can you shoot Mr. Battleship, please? There you go. Just stay there. Nothing bad will happen to you, I promise. See, that's a good thing that happened to you. See, I didn't lie. We're all happy that happened. Okay, this is going a lot better than last time, kind of. I just need to not run everyone into melee combat again. Unfortunately, the guys are not ready for it. Our Cossars, 45 of them still. I don't think the pink fire will be enough to kill any of their models, so I'm not going to waste the magic. Ooh, I do have blast. Let's see how this does. Killed 6 of them. I'll take it. Right. Give... Oh, these still regenerate magic for me. Oh, this block would be so nice just to throw something on it real quick. You can just stand still now. This isn't enough ammo to punch through the remainder of his shield. Are they getting too close to you? No. How many guys? 42 guys here? Okay, they do deal a bit too much damage. Just let them sit there. What are these? Let's just fight these for a hot minute.
My pleasure. Come to me. Onward.
Ugh. Alright, you know what? Start fighting them. Let's drop this on here.
Sensuous diversions.
Come on, you're nearly out. There you go. Yeah, I need to stop taking risks. That might cost me a heroic victory right there. Ah, I bankrupted my magic. Oh, for God's sake. 50 power reserves is just such an stupid pain to deal with. See if you guys can jump on top of that and see if you can kill it.
The maiden of ecstasy.
Come on, you can kill this.
Luscious deviants.
Don't know why I clicked that. I just did. I'm not sending him into combat anytime soon with such low health.
This will be exquisite. I seek. Deliver unto Slaanesh.
Alright, good. They're running away. Just fly off. I don't need you to attack them anymore.
Paramour of Slaanesh. I move.
Right, let's reveal Warfiend for a minute.
I am ready.
Just to try and lure over 1 or 2 units of cavalry to him. Yeah, it looks like that's 1 unit coming over there. No?
Advancing.
How many guys are in this unit? 27, 30.
The
But they're all
aesthetic
such
side
low
of
health. Actually, I've just remembered you can just kill them all by yourself. It'll take forever.
There. Despair. Decay. Decompose.
Yeah, run back into the forest for me.
Expected.
And you can jump on top of that for a minute. Just hopefully you can wipe out that unit. Make sure it retreats after it gives up. Right, you're hidden again. Go to the other side so that there's less chance they find you. You chase those off. Yeah, there's only 1 guy in there. He's not coming back. Actually, you might be able to help out with that for just a minute.
Alores.
Good. We've separated out this cav enough that we're probably going to be killing them off.
Taker of scouts.
Good, yes. Moving.
Gods chosen. Go.
Right, these guys, as soon as they get their goddamn unbreakable buff gone.
Luscious deviance. Faster, quicker. I seek.
God, please react to when I tell you stuff,
Unto
game.
pleasure.
Yeah, that's like one of the big issues. Is like you tell a unit to run away, and he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna stand around for
Unto Slaanesh.
a minute or 2 before I actually follow that order. Right, we got Khorne's big sword.
Repulsive and alluring.
Okay, that's the army losses.
This will be exquisite.
Hopefully that shouldn't be a Pyrrhic victory this time. If it gives me a Pyrrhic victory, I'm going to be quite annoyed. I'm not fighting this again. We will send you to start attacking Castalton, though.
Sensuous
I just want Castalton dead if anyone's going to die. Right, you can fart on him while you're going after him. And we'll give you both some more melee attack just to make sure you're hitting every single time. So to make sure you're hitting it, there you go. I always get scared that they're just going to escort heroes off the battlefield instead of actually killing them. Right, Can you go kill those guys? Yeah, those guys are wiped out. What about these guys? Did you get them? No, they got away. All right. Decisive victory. That's better. More XP. Right, we didn't wipe it out. We're not gonna be able to follow it either, probably. Let's get the corn glory.
Is undying.
Boyars bow to know.
Right, you have... Ooh, let's... I don't know which one's better, really. Let's put him on a Juggernaut, because we're not going to be using him for buffing capabilities. We're using him because he's strong himself. Ooh, Potion of Toughness. That's really good for him as well. Let's...
Herald of Claw.
Oh, you've already got the Potion of Healing.
Such insights to tempt you.
Yeah, you can have that. You've got regeneration already, so you don't need the heal. Okay, so this is a little bit scary because we've got like 4 armies just here waiting. And we can't retreat.
Change comes for them.
And we don't have much in the way of healing. So what I'm going to shove all of my healing items onto these guys so I can heal them up in the battle. You don't need the Potion of Toughness right now. So these guys both have healing items.
No higher power than I.
You have a healing item. You're the only one who can reliably stay out of combat, so you don't actually need a healing item. But we will give you an amulet, just in case. Right, so I think that's all our oh no, we've got to kill this Wood Elf army now.
Lust. Excess.
Right, so what are our levels out here? We've got level 12 on you. You're Mr. Medic.
How divine.
Altar Crimson Harvest, there is. This is the Slaneshi one.
I think not.
Such insights to tempt you.
Futile.
You desire fornication.
Should I? Let's leave that for now. I'm undecided whether I want to attack that. There is something I do want to do up here, though. So the entire reason we've come here is I want to get
Prince.
all 4 of these swords. That's the only reason I'm here. There is one that I want above all others, and that's the Bane Spear. I absolutely love the Bane Spear. It really helps me out with these like hero-only unit stacks.
Hellish power.
So I'm going to do something cheeky.
Daemon Prince.
I'm going to switch over quickly to Dark Prince's Realm. It'll give us a little cinematic. I'm just going to skip that. And here we are in the Dark Prince's Realm. Don't actually care about this realm, so I'm just going to go back in. And oh look, we've gone across the map. We're actually right next to the Bane Spear.
I refuse.
And this army here is full of pink horrors and some artillery, so I think it can handle both of these armies just fine, one after the other. So yeah, that's a little trick you can do. If you don't like where you come out in Khorne's realm, just you can go back into the portal, go to Slaanesh's realm, and then come back, and it'll put you somewhere else. So yeah, just do a little bit of
Fallen child.
portal hopping just to try and get yourself where you want to be at the start. So yeah, we're going straight for the Tree of Souls on our next turn.
Darkness.
All right, and that actually happened a lot quicker than I expected. We just immediately went to the portal we wanted. Oh, should I attack this? Got 5, 6, 7 ranged units. They've got a guy on a hawk.
Delectable. You want me. Time to
So I wouldn't be surprised if he went and sieged the altar of Crimson Harvest.
begin.
So I'm going to go in there. And when he sieges it, next turn I can sally out and I'll get the entire army all at once to just fight him straight away.
So good.
So we're going to do that. Let's not bother upgrading anything because obviously it's going to go under siege. All we have to do now is just get our buildings out of the way. Upgrade that one. I do like Slanesh units, so I'm going to use those throughout the course of the campaign. Let's get... no one's recruiting here, so I don't need that right now. I expected Norden to go away a long time ago. So, I'm still going to continue not upgrading that. Upgrade this for the sake of upgrading, and money. Also, Gorflange, you can finally do your job. Yeah, go close that one for me. Oh, we don't have enough money. I do care more about closing these than getting those built. Okay, that's that turn there. I expect this to come under siege. And I expect to be attacked twice with Daniel's army. Scarbrand!
Forth and obliterate
Do you have,
glory.
do you have to suicide yourself into that army? Yeah. I'm not taking any alliances with Kugath because I really don't want to annoy Kairos. Oh, and... yeah. He's actually... How fast are you? 62 speed? Let's... oh, and here's the thing. You can actually put banners on allied armies now, which is really nice. But you have the potion of toughness or healing, don't you? Yeah. I think it's better he has the banner of Hellfire. We could actually use him in the battle because he's fast enough to run around and attack where he wants. We just need to get rid of the dervishes first. Are these guys on bears? No. Okay. Right. If I had a full army, I'd be going to try and camp in front of that right now, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Oop. Shifted it by an inch and now I lost a second. Ah! That's fine. Oh, please tell me you're taking a defensive position. Oh no. Oh no, they've made the worst decision. We have a Shadowcaster. I do want it to stay visible. Are you... Okay, they're approaching now. Okay, they're not that stupid. But they're approaching it in a stupid way.
It serves my
Wait, what are they doing? What is happening here?
on I go. This way.
I mean, I think everyone knows what I'm about to try and do.
Impossible is
It's just...
expected.
Hang on. Just need to take a note of where they're all moving. I think... they're just moving... They're all moving in different directions.
Greater demon.
I want you to stay away. Yeah, my super greed is coming in. I really want to just get a obnoxious amount of kills from this. Go that. Oh no, dervishes. I think hopefully Warfiend can actually take on a unit of cavalry now. Okay, he does scare them, so that's something. And there's our level 3. Let's drop that. There. Like, hopefully this should catch these guys here. Yeah.
This world is a game.
Yes, this world is a game. If you haven't noticed, the AI is very dumb. Alright, I think next we're just gonna let... We're finally gonna let our Duck Rider have some fun. If we angle it like... So... Okay, they weren't moving quite fast enough to get to that. 47 kills though.
Cowblade plans.
Luscious demons.
Deceit is truth. Greater demon.
Okay, that... AI... Why are you so kind to me? Right, let's go. Let's overcast it this time. Oh, they decided to move the second. Ah! They're trying to bait me.
Changing ways. With a dare, a move is changed. Skyways.
There we go. Please form a nice orderly line.
The Eye of Finch.
Oh, you can see him. Never mind.
Divine dance. Who can I play?
Okay, my greed is getting too much of me here. I need to actually start casting.
The aesthetics are neat.
And exalted. On I go.
Right, we have run out of magic, so we need to start giving ourselves magic back. Oh yeah, let's pop these healing potions.
Plot. Vesta.
Well, just one. You don't need it yet.
Box. The Feathered Lord. This way.
Paramore of Slanish.
That looks wonderful. How much does this cost? 15. That's fine to use. Armored Cossars. Armored Cossars. Yeah, let's use that there. Jesus. Just... Off they all go. You can run into combat now. Now, I must remember, every time I say go into combat, that's when things start going south. So I need to actually
Right.
pay attention during the combats. Oh, yeah, here come the dervishes. This is the time to start moving out. Actually, you can go after the dervishes if you can.
Is expected.
You managed to kill 3 of them. Just keep chipping away at them.
I move.
They'll eventually stick around. We'll quickly double back, drop Banner Parafflyer on them. Just every bit of chip damage helps.
I can't stop.
Okay, the dervishes have gotten really far ahead. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up before we do some good damage to them.
Exquisite. The aesthetics.
We're still keeping these guys out of combat because they are too low health.
Slaanesh is alluring.
Alright, just come over and eke one out. Okay, I don't know why she decided to charge them. The AI seems to take liberties with giving your units orders sometimes. They'll see a unit charging at them very quickly and they'll go, okay, we need to charge them back. Because we're going to be in combat in like half a second. Like, sometimes it's nice. But not when I really don't want that unit in combat. He just said rip and tear. Are all you Doom boys happy? He said rip and tear. I sound like I'm being a bitch about that comment. I actually do like it. I do like that line. Ooh, these guys have nicely just let themselves blob up. So I really want that Winds of Magic back now. Just need 11. I'm fine with going magically bankrupt. Because I will get rid of a lot of their units. I'm just going to wait for them all to stop. Because we're all in line, they should stop in the same place. I think I put it a bit too far forward. It's fine though. How many kills you get from that? 100 kills, nice. Yeah, we are magically bankrupt. We do still have our AoE damage spells. Damage abilities, rather. We're just gonna do a little, try and do a little bit of fancy flying. Use that. And do a quick fart. There we go. And fly straight past them. I'm surprised a lot of them just carried on and didn't go after him. Let's do a little bit of juking. What's this ability? Oh, Cloud of Flies. Okay. I used to be confused like what the point of this ability was because it said only active while in combat. Because it's not turned on at the start. You have to be in combat for like 15 seconds before it turns on, and then it's pointless whether you're in combat or not. Don't know why I suddenly committed to having this guy dodge all the bullets. I guess I'm just waiting for the Locust to come back. Honestly, if these guys stay so far away, I might be able to just send them to go kill these guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. You guys go over there. It's also interesting to see how AI prioritizes units in this situation. Like, they think that Streltsy can deal with that guy, so they still sent just the one. But they really want my lord dead. They really don't like my lord. So they're sending everyone after him. That means, can I just get these guys to come up behind them?
Good, yes. Moving. Delighted to. The darkest desires.
Good, those guys broke the second we landed on them. We just need 30 seconds and they'll run off.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I need to... I need to stop sending the Duck Rider into combat because she has no mass. She can't get out. It's a mistake I've made literally every single battle, and I will never stop. That's the one lesson I refuse to learn. Yeah, you've got your fart back. I do think we can just melee this out now. Just need to be a bit careful with this guy. He's just going to float around and do his stinky thing. Oh. Right, I must remember he has a potion. I don't need to use this quite yet, because this will give me about 30% of my health back. I think he's about 25% of his health gone there. Oh, and we're getting these abilities back. I forgot about those. Oh, and there's the army losses. Excellent. Right, activate that now. Because I want this guy's health to be as high as possible before it gives us the victory screen. The health you regain after the victory screen just doesn't count as the type of victory you get. There we go, he's got his upgraded sword. Does the sword start glowing? I think it always glows. The one effect I was looking forward to was like, oh, you got your 80 kills, your sword starts glowing now. I don't think that happens. I think it's just glowing all the time. Right, let's just run down these lords. How many guys are here? 12? Yeah, let's try and get them. Oh. 2 guys survived. That's fine. The unit's still wiped out. Come on, you can kill these lords. As soon as these lords are dead, we're just going to end this battle. There's 1. There's 2. There we go. Heroic victory! Hooray! Right. The game will eventually stop giving us heroic victories when we get just a little bit too strong with our heroes. But until then, I will take the power leveling. $5,000 experience. Awesome. And the channeling staff. That's actually very nice. It's just a question of who gets that. A lot of people would like to have that. Right, we could still get attacked by maybe the Empire here. No, Castellan's running away again. And we're getting attacked here. I would normally say I think this is an easy fight, but we have no experience on any of our pink horrors yet. This is a very good map as well. Let's see how it goes. It's good that this one attacked first, because I definitely want to have my full force up for this one. When the undead army attacks us afterwards, that should be pretty easy. Now we can finally see what I'm doing with Daniel. Right, I actually have no spellcasters in this army, which I've just realized. So I can't actually use the the entire gimmick of this realm. Right, set up our trebuchets at the back.
Our tail's yours.
I'm not sure who I want these guys to attack, because
Daemon Prince.
actually I should have these guys. I don't want them directly on the edges, because then cavalry could be tempted to come all the way around. Not in the middle, because obviously big blood statue right here that's going to stop us shooting things. Why is this not coming out of people yet? I don't know.
This world is mine.
I'm actually hoping that today is the day we'll get the news on what they're planning to change in the 1.1 update. 'Cause Thursday's usually a news day, along with Tuesday. Oh, they're getting dodgy. Let's put everyone on guard mode. Except for Daniel. Yeah, they're dodging those catapult shots. I'm going to leave them going.
Our tail's yours.
Just start going for the blocks.
Fight!
God, I love playable catapults.
Fight! Attack!
Like, they're so pretty and they do so much damage when they hit.
Now, ready, now!
How many kills did that get? He's got 31 kills now. That was like 25 kills in one shot. Okay, they are starting to send their guys around the outside. Let's reverse this guy. They're not sending anyone around the outside there, so we're not going to reverse them. You know what, I'm going to let you come out to here, just to be sort of sacrificial. You're going to come over here as well. Just set up all these range so that we can start peppering this as soon as it comes in.
Daemon Prince.
Actually, Daniel, you're going to come back here to help that as well. See, this is what Daniel looks like right now. He's very... Excuse the red tint, it's just the Corn Realm. Not actually that cornate. So what we set up Daniel to do is have 2 Mortis Engines. Where's our Mortis Engines? Yeah, we've got Serpentine Tail and the Pestilent Decay, so he deals a ton of damage to every unit around him. And we've also given him the Chaos Armor, so he has damage reflection. So every time someone attacks him, they take damage back. So basically we try to turn Daniel into an infantry mulcher. Alright, we don't need as many units focusing on there now. Daniel, come around to this side. Okay, maybe you should turn. I want these guys to not cycle charge as much as they want. So you can see their health just going down quite quickly after Daniel's joined the fray. Oh, I do have Fated Brunja. That's actually very good against cavalry, but it's just a bit... We'll wait for them to cycle charge back in, then we'll drop that on them. Should be coming back any seconds. There we go. Alright, you should... Like, let's just watch this health. It should start just plummeting. Every time I try and show something off, it just doesn't go as planned. It is going down quite quickly, though. Generally, I find that 2 Fates of Brunja is enough to kill off any cavalry in the game. Ooh, some healing. Probably, I think we've already lost a couple pink horrors. That's fine, we'll do some global recruitment after we've grabbed the first sword. And as long as our catapults are okay as well, that's probably the most important thing to me. Is it just me, or do blue horrors just constantly call out for Maxine? Who is this Maxine? And why do the horrors care so much about her? Okay, please turn. There we go.
Daemon Prince.
There they go. Oh, we've just got some chaos spawn to deal with. Okay, so we... Ooh, how many did we lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, we lost, what, 7 units? It's a lot more painful than I was hoping, but I really don't care about these guys. We can hire them back quite quickly. You can just replace them with blue horrors as well.
Daemon Prince.
I think this is the only difficult fight we're going to have to deal with at the end of this turn. We'll get attacked by undead, but that'll be fine. Daniel might be able to deal with that by himself.
I will conquer.
Come on, let's get rid of this last chaos spawn. You guys get out of the crossfire. Okay. Pyrrhic victory, yeah. But that is the scarier of the 2 armies gone. Hold on, when did this guy start taking damage? Well. How much damage did Daniel deal together? Ah, it's too late. We'll see that in the next screen. Right, how much damage did you do? 12,000? Not bad. We're just going to focus entirely on Slaanesh until we get that line finished next. Right, I'm just hoping that Greguts doesn't try and kill us. That one we will have to run away from.
And perhaps you too can ascend.
A military alliance. Yes, I do want a military alliance with you. So I want to try and steal some Skaven heroes. Just for some fun. Hello, Carl. What are you up to? Oh, you're going to take Norden off me. Fair enough. You can have it. I don't really care. Yep, there's that siege. And yeah, this skeleton army is going to attack me. Valiant defeats. So yeah, there are 0 ranged units in this army. Do you have any scary abilities? No. We don't have anywhere to hide our army, though. Yeah, we lost a lot of our plague claws. Must have them right at the end when I wasn't paying attention. I could run away and see if I get a better map. So I don't have to fight this. I don't think. Yeah, let's run away. If they follow us, we might get a better map. And we're now actually closer to the item we want. Okay, they did follow us. Yeah, this is a much better map. We can hide all of our units in the trees, and Daniel can do this all himself. Maybe. I haven't actually tried to do something with just Daniel before. Okay, let's just double check. Okay, never mind. I'm just used to Warhammer 2, where you can just hover your mouse over any unit you want, see their stats in this screen. It doesn't seem to let you do that anymore. Well, sometimes anyway. Seems to be a bit more finicky. Oh, that's the thing. These guys can't hide. These, like, I was thinking that maybe let's corner camp just because, but like it's given us 2 really good choke points right here as well. We are firing uphill, but they're all melee. So because I have no shame, let's just try and move everyone down there as quickly as possible. I really should have done this organizing before the battle started, but that's fine. Right, we'll just reorientate this entire army depending on which side this undead army decides to come down. They're probably coming down here. Right, Daniel, you're gonna... You've only got a 40 melee attack. I'm not gonna send you after the Lord. You might actually lose. Yeah, because you have to add 10% onto each of these. So he has 33 melee attack and about 42 melee defense, so it would actually take him a while to actually try and kill him. Go after the Cam Wraiths because they're the most scary, and you can actually do a lot of damage with them. Actually, hold on, no, I'm demons. Cam Wraiths are not scary. Never mind. Let's fast forward. I mean, if they just want to... Yeah, you come here to see the AI derp out. Just, like, ignore the Lord. It's fine. It's not like he's murdering everyone. And yeah, his regeneration is outpacing the damage they're dealing. Let's wait for the final level, see if we get a better damage ability. Just gonna slow it down a bit to pay attention to this, make sure everything's fine. Yeah, that does look fine. Ooh, this time we're actually getting spells. Does this revive people? No, it doesn't. I would drop it on Daniel, but he's actually out regenning all the damage he's taking. God, you're so close. You just need a little bit more. There we go. Any kind of damage is fine. Never mind. All right. So yeah, if you're playing Daemon Prince, never save up this, because spend it as soon as you get it, because it takes away 100% of your progress every time you use an ability. You probably would have noticed that if you've been watching the stream for a little while, but just for anyone who isn't aware. You guys having fun? I was gonna have a quick look at these guys, but there's too much pink flame everywhere to actually see. Let's have a look. So yeah, it does look like they've actually updated a lot of the unit models. This one isn't too different from how they looked in Game 2. But you can definitely tell the effects are new. They do look better. It's just not a massive change. It's really nice that they've gone back and changed all these things despite not really needing to. Right, is that army losses? No. Bring Daniel over to this blob. Yeah, Daniel's doing his thing. Just drop that on them, because I can't. I'm not using the magic anywhere else. Oh, do you have regen? Oh, you just got necked at the same time. And that's a big damage spell. I'll do that. This may cause the army losses. Yep, there you go. Okay, Daniel finally took damage, and it was because of my own pink horrors. Decisive victory, there we go. Yeah, that was just, like, not even worth worrying about in the slightest. I lost a guy. Who died? Who was it that managed to get themselves killed? Yep, they're all dead. Let's grab more slash. Cool, right. So, yeah, just click through all that. Hold on, what was that quest? God, there's so many quests here. Oh, it was Rampagers. I saw the blue item and I thought, ooh, I wonder what that was. And it's just a standard.
Daemon Prince.
So another thing, we could now grab... Oh no, that's the Soul Netter. Yep, we're gonna march onto that one there. Let's just give Daniel his level real quick.
Burn.
Okay, I've given him stuff. Let's get him more stuff for demonettes. We're going to give Daniel a demonette army. And so that means we're going to need to reduce cost of Slanesh units.
Fresh tool of conquest.
Okay, we'll get him some demonettes from the global recruitment when we can. Let's grab this. Bane Spear. This is my favorite weapon of all the weapons here. It's just so good. And we're immediately going to use that in this fight here. The question, do I want to give this to our flying guy or to
Unwise.
Fluffy? Fluffy's going to have it. Yeah, Fluffy's going to have it. Do you have an enchanted item for you, Fluffy? No, we do not. We have a new ancillary. No, we're not giving you that. Or any of those. Alright, Bane Spear is actually going to make this a lot easier. So at the moment, this army can be considered a little bit of a forget what the word is. Liability. If I do that on AI control, then this will count as a separate army to this one, and so have separate army losses, I believe. So we could do that, but obviously they'll just rush in and get themselves killed. Do we have trees? We do. So if we hide the whole army... Can Chaos Spawn hide? Chaos Spawn cannot hide. Okay, we'll put the Chaos Spawn in these trees and put the rest of the army in these trees. But yeah, this fight shouldn't be anywhere near as hard thanks to the Bane Spear here. Bane Spear absolutely tears through infantry units. Oh. Efforts1, thank you for the follow. I'm just going to quickly type a exclamation mark. Follow in the chat. So, if you want to name any faction in the game, just let me know. Have some time to think on it. You don't have to give me the answer right now. Or if you don't want to, you just don't have to. You don't have to, for obvious reasons. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad I've managed to keep you entertained for all this time. Right, let's hide everyone here. Demonet's getting back. Right, these guys are still on foot.
Most exalted.
Right, you also can't hide, so you're going with the Chaos Spawn.
Paramour of Flemish.
I am irresistible.
Thank you. It's nice to listen to you while I work. Well, I'm very thankful for that. I do try my best to be pleasant to listen to. It's just good to have something to pass the time with throughout the day, isn't it? Right. So I think this is
All for the prince.
good
The
enough.
base.
Half tempted to cheese it. I know people look down on ammo wasting. There's a lot of ammo here that I don't like. Oh, or I can just stand still and they won't attack? Oh no, the hero is attacking me. Okay, in that case, you are going to start coming up this hill.
Locomotion.
Well, these heroes have super duper long range.
I am endowed with power. Let us pass aside. Most exalted.
Ooh, okay, there's the archers.
Closer. Walking.
Right. Let's see if I can kill all these archers with Nova casted. I'm not sure how wide the effect area is.
Our dance continues. Stride
Okay, yep, they all died. We got a firestorm. I will drop that here. They're gonna get out of the way, but it's... Yeah, they're already moving to get out of the way.
Moving. This pleases Slanesh. Bring me to them. If I must, the bringer
I'll show you the Bane Spirit just as soon
walking.
as I'm able to get into melee without getting shot, because Fluffy will do fine in melee now, if so long... Yeah, as I just said, as long as he doesn't get shot.
For the prince.
Nicely, these are lined up quite well with those archers.
This way. Fluid grace. I concur.
It would be nice to get some... Actually, I don't even need heals, because I've got Mr. Medic in this army. I literally just want this to be damage skills that show up. Okay, the army still isn't approaching.
Moving. Closer. Closer.
Okay, Fluffy is getting shots
Locomotion with
by that hero.
pleasure. Our
You
dance
can't
continues.
really dodge Wood Elf shots very well, because they all home. You saw that home in all the way over there.
Great
To get really fancy with your movements, you can dodge a couple.
walking.
I think Fluffy's just getting super lucky down there. He's dodged like 2 shots in a row there.
Your secrets spill.
If she keeps coming forward, I might be able to just charge her.
Exalted keeper.
Okay, it looks like the hero's shots aren't homing. It's just the Lord's shot that is homing. The thing is, you can take advantage of that. If I float behind this tree, that homing shot will just go into the tree every time. Yep. Yep, okay, that's that Lord dealt with. We don't have to worry about him shooting us anymore.
Moving.
We have a tree.
Closer. I desire news around.
Okay, there is a...
Rack them with agony.
I think the arrows have a mind of their own. They just decide, I feel like tracking this time, but not this time.
Free their minds.
Right, while I'm attacking this, I should be in range to throw down some more gems.
The base.
There we go, got the final level. Glorious Rot, I will take it. I mean, it's not like I can't. It's the best, it's a pretty good damage ability. It gets rid of quite... It can spread itself around and do quite a bit of damage.
Stride on.
Yeah, we were just in combat with him for like a few seconds and she's lost half her health. Ow!
Walking.
That was one volley and we lost a quarter. That's a lot worse of a trade.
Closer. Closer. I desire new surroundings. This way. Locomotion. Our dance continues. Closer. Closer. Bring me to them. Walking. Fluid grace. This
God,
way.
that's so terrifying to see now that I know how much damage it does. Right, I gotta hopefully get them to stop moving so I can pendulum that.
Moving. I desire new surroundings. Bring me to them. Walking.
Yeah, it's not enough to get them to run away, but it's a good amount of damage.
I am endowed with power. Closer. Closer. Moving.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna start approaching.
I desire new surroundings.
Just don't get hit by that volley. There you go.
Locomotion.
Let's, like, this is gonna kill all of these low health units.
Sensation.
That one just disappeared immediately.
I agree.
Like, these archers are dead, these archers are dead, that guy's dead, that guy's probably gonna die. That one might die, maybe not. Yeah, I don't want you in combat. Oh god, we're told. Please run away. Okay. Whew.
Darkling magus.
I might get you to... Yeah, I'm gonna just tell Foretold to get off the battlefield. Oh no, you can't retreat. Never mind. Fly over to these guys, and then I'm gonna tell you to land.
Have fought and kill.
And Mr. Medic is gonna just give you a quick top up on health. Right, land in the middle of that. Very good. Now he's just in the middle of all my Slaneshi demons. Right, all I need to do is get these guys on low leadership and I'll start regenerating health. Oh god, I didn't realize... Okay.
Walking. Stride on. Moving. Our dance continues. Locomotion.
Oh good, you're unbreakable.
This way.
Oh, thank god.
This pleases Slanesh. Stride
Oh, there's a heal as well. Give it...
I am irresistible. Fluid grace.
Oh, that was
If
terrifying.
I must, walking. Bring me to them.
That was
Our
so
dance
close.
continues. Closer. Closer.
Hold on. I
Moving.
need to start regenerating magic, and
This
you need to
way.
run away.
Stride on.
Does the magic areas that you use harm your own as well?
The bringer of
If you're talking about the Bane Spear, no, that does not do any damage. In this army, I have
temperance.
no arrows at all.
Exalted.
If you're talking in general about projectile weapons, yes, there is friendly fire with arrows and things like that. Oh, they're running away already.
Desire moves around me.
Oh, okay.
Fluid grace.
I didn't expect that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no trouble at all. Always happy to answer any questions people have.
I'll make them squeal.
I'm not going to use the Bane Spear because I want to suck up as much of this unit's health as possible. Because he gains regeneration from every fleeing unit within range of him. I would send someone over to heal him, but it's probably going to take me too long to regenerate the magic for it. Okay, I think for the next battle, I'm going to take away... I can't remember what the magic item I gave him was. But I'm going to give him a healing potion for the next battle, just so I can use it at the start, just to heal him up. Oh, nice. We did manage to kill off all of the ranged units. Apart from the Lord and Hero, obviously, but... those aren't a worry. Oh, am I having a bit of a hiccup? No, it's all fine. Okay. Oh wow, he managed to take out one of my lords just before he went. Fair play to him. Right, Slanesh is done. We only have to finish Khorne then.
Invite your destruction.
That is a really nice trait to get. -3 leadership for enemy armies.
Such insights to tempt.
Good afternoon, Ghost Guns. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Right, what is the last thing? I think I just want to keep getting him more tanky as much as possible first before I focus on attack.
Stronger.
Doing well, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing quite well.
Such insights.
This session of the game has actually gone very well. And, like, in life, things have been going alright as well. So, yeah. All in all, a very... Ooh. Do I want to give him the heal? Very good day. Do I want to give him the heal? That's only 3 times, and he has healing magic anyway. What is this last one? I never look at this one. Yeah, because this one's terrible in comparison to the other two. Contagion. He has his healing magics. He doesn't need more damage. More healing. And Power Man, you are gonna need a lot of levels. Actually, you have high enough level for what I need you to do, but I need you on a fly. Oh, he gains 2 more levels. We're very close to getting a Bloodthirster. And then we'll immediately shove the Chainsword on him, assuming we're able to get the Chainsword. Have more health. That's always good. Whenever I have a melee hero, I like to just make them as tanky as possible before giving them any damage boosts, because I want them to survive. Yep, more armor.
It is treason to command me.
Right, so I do... Should I go try and take Dazin again? Because I killed 2 Kislev armies here. An Empire army just ran off. Karl is over there. I think I am safe to go take Dazin. I think I have dealt with all of the Kislev armies in the area. Let's
No higher power than I.
quickly check the balance of power. It's so funny that the AI can't play Kislev if I try to auto-resolve when I play Kislev. If I try auto-resolve when I play Kislev. Yeah. Auto-resolve in general just can't do anything for you. Yeah, this used to be a tiny little sliver of balance. We've killed off like 2-3 armies, but she's got loads of armies hanging out somewhere else. Oh no, there they are. 2 armies down there. I'm slightly afraid that she's got armies coming up here. Actually, yes, I always forget this. You can check for military presence. That says -8, which means 2 of the settlements in this province are under siege. Yep. Is there any military presence here? There is. So there's a small stack of units in there. No units camping inside here. None camping in here. I have no idea where all their armies are. They're probably like in this area just here. I don't know why they'd be there. Just need to be careful. Yeah, even if I don't take Dazin, I'm gonna get a big fight if I go after this, so let's go get some XP. You can go into encamp just for the bonus stats. This guy may run away. I don't expect him to with the reinforcements. Make sure these guys have potions of healing on them. Yeah, I don't have a potion of healing to give her, so that's fine. Alright, let's go kill these armies. Yeah, this should be a bit more relaxed, because this is quite a small fight. still only got 50 wins in magic, though. I need to remember that, and I need to switch my characters over to the channeling stance. Because I am operating in a very small area of the map at the moment. I don't think I need to be using up all of my movement. I actually think that on your mount, you can go kill these guys by yourself. So here's the challenge, I guess. Can you do it in 1 minute 50? I mean, if I do manage to kill him, I am still going to fight these because I want to deal damage to the garrison and the other army. I'm not here to just get the experience and get out. I want experience and kills. Well, to have my cake and eat it too. I'll be honest, I've never understood that phrase. Who has a cake and doesn't also have a piece of it? Maybe it's to do with eating the whole thing yourself? I don't know. If anyone in the chat ever has an explanation of that phrase for me, of how it exactly works, I wouldn't mind. Hey, come on, you've nearly got that first Streltsy unit gone. Yeah, actually, instead of going after that really small unit, start getting the bigger one. Sorry, what works? I was trying to understand the Ice Court of Kislev. Yeah, the Ice Courts... I'll be honest, I played a legendary campaign of Taran. And I basically ignored the Ice Court. Like, I never felt like I had the time or money to do anything with it. I was just having a bit of a tangent on the whole "have your cake and eat it too" phrase, because like, I don't quite get it. Because if I have a cake, I want to eat it, but so I don't quite understand the phrase. If anyone wants to explain that to me, go for it. But I'm not expecting people to.
Sensuous diversions.
All right, you've actually lost a bit of health, and here's the reinforcements. That's fine. I'm gonna intending on kill them anyway.
Their flesh is
Be nice if I can get rid of all of these before they get close, though. Yeah, Warfiend's done his job very well. Yeah, I don't understand either. Good. I'm glad it's not just me. I'm glad. Nice, so we've completely wiped that out. There's like no point in doing that, but I like killing everyone down to the last man. It just feels more thematic as demons. Alright, after that, melee guys, your job is done. Now up to Mr. Battery and Battleship to finish the rest of this off. You're not gonna watch quick YouTube video and Ice Court is worth it. Fair enough, yeah. Go for it. I've only had... Oh, I do have Lord of Shadows. What am I talking about? They're lining up for me. Okay, we're taking a bit of fire. That's fine. It just means they're standing still. Oh, no, they're not standing still.
The aesthetics are lethal. The Maiden of Ecstasy.
Oh, they moved up. You bastards. Why would you do that to me?
Deceit is strength.
Let's drop that.
Changing
Let's try and pull them, just run them around in a circle a bit. See if we can get them to just blob up in the middle of this formation. Let's pull back a little bit. Oh, yeah, this is working.
Delighted to. Faster, quicker, onto the ladder.
Right, we're gonna need to get a little bit closer because these guys are short range. We want them to stop and start trying to shoot us.
I can't stop.
You don't need to be here. You can carry on along your way. You're gonna come in and do a quick fart. No, not you. Medic. You're gonna do a quick fart.
swords.
Okay, it looks like they're sending the cavalry. Oh, they were sending the cavalry after. They've decided to give up on that. Right, good. Get our corn sword. Drop that there. Okay, let's try putting him into a fight with the cavalry again. It looks like they're specifically going after our Duck Rider. You know what? I shouldn't make that mistake again. I'm not gonna send him into melee because I'm just like feeling quirky. Just cast the spells. That's the thing you should do.
It serves my need. This world is a game. Carnage. Fly there. Come there.
It's nice to see that they are still just staying in this little blob here. If I was being super efficient, I would have given the Bane Spear to one of these guys because there's no wait time on transferring items. But I just hate the little micromanagement that entails. I want to just send my guys into battle without thinking about, oh, should I just switch some items around after every fight?
Fly there. Changing ways.
Okay, you're low enough health. Let's just activate that health potion.
A riddle answer.
I'm surprised they haven't. There they go. They are actually shooting at the medic, Mr. Battery now.
Taliban. Taliban. Lurches. Moving. On I go. Onward. Flutter.
Just gonna pull him back a little bit so we can avoid getting shot. Let that regeneration kick in. Yeah, Morphine's slowly killing off those dervishes because they just keep trying to cycle charge in.
Once chosen. Greater demon. A finch. The Eye of Finch.
How are you doing? You got 55 kills. That's all on the cavalry, so that's actually quite good. And those guys are unbreakable, so they've just decided to die, basically.
Deceit is strength. Skyways.
Grab a little bit more magic.
Embrace the change. Record infections.
Sensuous diversions.
This way.
I wonder if this pink fire will be able to just kill these guys. Nah. Overestimated how much damage that does. I always do with pink fire. Oh, the the horses have decided they had enough. They're coming over here.
Spread gang. The feathered lord.
Okay, if we get you to go attack the Lord.
Place.
Yeah, we can definitely. These guys are all weak enough. I can stop just running around. The only worry we have is getting shot at by the units we aren't currently attacking. So we just have to make sure we're jumping between units enough.
Raven guards.
Alright, that's a long message. Hold on, I will get to that just as I murder all of these people. Just drop that on there. This unit actually has a lot of health. I wasn't expecting that. No, I don't. I do not deserve execution.
Faster, quicker. The aesthetics are lethal.
Okay, the classic thing has happened. I've sent this guy into combat, and now he's losing too much health for my comfort. Should go attack them. That should be fine.
Deliver unto Slaanesh.
Swords.
Actually, it says you're not winning that, so let's just get you in the air.
Child. Take skulls.
Let's... I don't really need to use any ability. I think I can just leave the AI to do its thing now, maybe?
Magic and fury.
Have you activated your... You haven't. Oh no, are you? No, you're a patriarch. I thought he was a warrior priest then.
Is expected.
Okay, I think... Yeah, there's the army losses, right? I can just fast forward now. Right. Emin, good to see you again. Ayo, I'm back. One quick thing before I go and sort out my din-dins. What I vaguely remember you mentioned, you said about using Rift to fly down to the corner of the map and fuck about where they're as Kairos. I think, question, if you don't pursue the realm objectives, can you be handed a straight up automatic loss condition, or can you just ignore that and strengthen up by taking half the map and bearing a brunt of whatever the winner of the race brings your way? So, yes, unfortunately there is a straight up loss condition. If the AI manages to take all 4 souls and then go into the realm of chaos, you will immediately lose. So, there are ways around it. For instance, if you are playing on... So there's one sort of cheesy way to get around it, and it's probably what I'm going to try and do this campaign, where if a faction does give you the defeat screen, and you're not playing on Legendary, if you're playing on like very hard, just go back to the quick save when you enter the turn, and the second your turn is about to start, when you're about to get defeated, just mash the quick save button. So to quick save, you just do Control S, just mash that. If you manage to get a quick save in before it gives you the defeat screen, if you reload that quick save, then the defeat doesn't happen. Basically, it'll just turn off the loss condition. The game will think you've lost, but it will let you keep playing. So that's what I'm going to probably try and do with this campaign. Otherwise, if you're not planning on trying to do that, yeah, the game will make you lose. The only way you can avoid it is if you're like super duper aggressive and you go and kill factions if they get too many souls. For instance, with my Kairos campaign, Greece's Goldtooth is about to get a 3rd soul. So what I'm doing now is I've teleported Kairos over into Greece's territory, and Kairos is just going to wipe him out. That's the plan there. So you can do them, what I described after that, in a Morrowind kind of sense. Persist in the doomed world you have created. Yeah, pretty much. The thing is, the AI doesn't get anything for winning. It just doesn't. Winning the campaign, unfortunately, doesn't have much reward. It has a reward for the player. I'm not going to say it just in case you don't know, and I don't want to give any spoilers. Go kill that lord. The main issue you might have, I don't know what happens to the Chaos Rifts if the AI wins. Because when the AI gets 4 souls, basically all of the Chaos Rifts open up kind of permanently. So it changes from opening every 15 turns to whenever you close a portal, it will open back up like a couple of turns later. So essentially, if you let that happen, you're basically going to be dealing with a bunch of permanent portals permanently spewing out very big armies. I don't know if that goes away if you hit the defeat screen. If it goes away when you hit the defeat screen, excellent. I suggest you do it. If it doesn't go away, that's your choice whether you want to deal with that. As you said, deal with a doomed world. It will pretty much be doomed because those portals, oh, they're painful. So yeah, that's sort of my recommendations on it. Well, I say that's my recommendations. That's sort of how it works, I think. Yeah, I'd say if you're planning to ignore the objectives, try your best to just try and wipe out factions that get too many souls. Because I think that the portals being open all the time is just a lot to deal with. Alright, that lord's finally dead. All these guys are gone. Let's go. Close victory. It's understandable. That was a lot more even of a fight. Still didn't lose anyone. Didn't take much damage. What we could do now is that settlement garrison is basically gone. So we could probably just walk into Dazin and take it without a fight. But the entire question is, do I want to do that? Because I'm probably going to get attacked by several Kislev armies straight away after that. Yeah, there's just 21 guys left in the settlement, so we do have to fight the settlement still, but, I mean, that settlement won't put up a fight. Ooh, Rampager's Standard, Torment Blade, another Rampager's Standard.
Herald of Corn.
Unworkable.
Right, just checking. Yeah. So I don't think there are any armies left in this area for me to worry about. If there are, they're wandering around here, I think.
Herald of Corn. Lord of Change.
So I am going to take Dazin. Could even auto-resolve it, but I am going to fight that just so I can use my healing potions, get some health back. Yeah, you unlock the fellas and Bellacore to play. Just wanted to go and do some Tzeentch Skaven fuckery. For example, one of the most interesting pairings I've seen for Force is the, forget his name, the big bowl of soup ogre. Yep, that's Scrag and I lost where I was in the start. Big bowl of soup ogre at the start, where he can smash the dwarves, then take the last hold outside of his start province and trade it over to Skaven to ramp up diplomacy. You can have Skaven allies with like 5 turns, nice combination in my eyes. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, adding Skaven units to any army is just a pretty good idea. Unfortunately, we don't have access to any of the DLC units, which is a big shame. I think I have a alliance with Hellpit at the moment. I do. Let's see, what units should I be able to get? Like, yeah, I should be able to get Brood Horrors and Mutant Rat Ogres, but both of those are DLC units. So if I open up... Hold on. I know someone is able to... Yeah, there you are. So if I open up this tab, I should see Brood Horrors here. Nope, no brute horse. Any mutant rat ogres? We've got normal rat ogres. No mutant rat ogres. So yeah, you have to think mainly like you can only get the base game units, which is a bit disappointing. But I'm expecting the DLCs will come in with the Mortal Empires update. But yeah, super fun to get Skaven in any army at all. I think I've got some Plague Claws in Daniel's army at the moment. I hope they're still in there. Yeah, they're all nice and healthy. Okay, saying that, I'm quickly looking at this. I hate the Soul Netter. It just feels like a bad weapon compared to all the other ones. It gives you a net ability, which with this faction I've already got several net abilities, so I don't really need that. What I really want now is the Chainsword. It's faster to get the Scarkraken, so I'm gonna start going that way.
A ruinous crusade.
I own all the DLC in games. I love Warhammer. In case my ranting doesn't explain that earlier. Yeah, unless even then you still can't get. Are the games not fully integrated? They're not fully integrated yet. No, I myself have all of the DLC in the game because when I bought this, oh, sorry about that. When I started playing the game, I immediately was just like, I love this game, and bought all the DLC because it was all on sale at the time. So I was expecting like, oh, okay, that should work, and then unfortunately it didn't. As I'm guessing, it's just going to be as soon as Mortal Empires is released, and that's all the DLC is properly integrated, then it will show up. But unfortunately, it doesn't work at the moment, which makes me very sad. I really wanted some rattling guns in all my armies. Yeah, we might get lucky and have it integrated sooner, but obviously we've had no real word from CA and what their plans are yet. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. What do we want here? There's nothing I really want there. Have some corruption. Ah, it's a bit shite. Yeah, it is. Yeah. You do get... If you haven't tried them out, try out Poison Wind Globadiers. I think they're really fun. They're a really nice unit. Each range with rattling guns would have been ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, that's something I think a lot of us are going to try out as soon as we can actually do that. We do want Arcane Conduit on you, so we're going to go for... And you do miscast a lot. So, Earthing. Overcast, I mean.
Destroy! It is fate.
Right, I'm just...
Leave only corpses.
I'll be honest, I'm feeling a bit lazy, so I'm not going to over-organize items for this fight. Let's just grab... Speed. That's very good.
Kill more.
Let's just go quickly clean these guys out. Hang on, I'm just going to grab a glass of water during this loading screen. All right, that's better. Kind of. Oh, hold on. All right. All right, well, thanks again for the tidbit. I'll have a little go of basically abandoning the starting area. Hold on. For some reason, my notifications are being sad. And thanks for the follow, Em, and notice. Thanks for the tidbit. I'll have a little go of basically abandoning the starting area and flying off to fuck with the Empire as soon as the rest open up on my upcoming bird playthrough. Yeah, you do that. I found that a lot of fun to do. One of the things you can do is, because of how long it takes, is you can immediately use Changing of the Ways to steal one of Scrag's settlements when you teleport down there. So Yeah, that's my tip if you want to go do that. It's quite fun to do. All right, yeah. Have a good day then, Emin Lotus. Yeah, it's actually makes it a lot better because the ogres don't automatically declare war on you. There's nothing special for me to do. You're just gonna run in and try and find wherever these archers are hiding. I took that message as you were heading off again. I don't know if you are. If you are heading off, have a good time. If you're not, oh, glad you're sticking around. Okay, he is getting shot a bit. Let's just rush in. I don't know where these guys are hiding. Are they up there? I'll be honest, the AI is being smart right now, because this is what I do in sieges against overwhelming odds. Just hide the units and let the towers blink away. Right, we're getting the health on him. Ah, there they are. Go kill him. Oh, you do have the health potion as well. I forgot about that. Oh. Go on, there's only 20 of them. You can deal with that. And they're dead. I wonder how much XP I'm going to get for that. Like 20, maybe. 1 XP per dude. Sort of split on inevitable fixes for Kairos. Because apparently he can have infinite winds of magic, which is perfect lore, so I find that makes sense. Like an exact a huge nerf to changing of the waves because it is really reality breaking, which is the point, really. I'll be honest, I don't think Tzeentch is going to take a nerf to the changing of the ways. What I think is going to change with the changing of the ways is that the AI is going to get nerfed for using it. Because, like, the only problem I have, and most people have, is that the AI likes to zero in on the player and use it on the player all the time. But as the player, it's just fun. I think it would be a big mistake to nerf it for the player. As for the unlimited winds of magic, I've actually been using that the whole time in this campaign. So, it's very specific to just Kairos himself who can do it. You basically... I'll do an explanation of it in the next fight. Who do I want to give this to? Hey, Corn, you can have it. There you go. I did say it like I was heading up off, but I can't help but ramble as I am wont to do. As I am wont to do. See, I just maxed the lower cost and higher frequency on Kairos instantly. Yeah. Sorry. Lower cost and higher frequency. Are you talking about spells? But yeah, basically how it works. If you're changing the ways, yeah. Quick tip for changing of the ways, in case you didn't know. If you have an ally, and you win battles in their, 6 points in lower cost, yeah. Yeah, that's really good on Kairos. If you win battles in allied territory, you have a chance to get a really strong follower, which lowers the cost of breaking an alliance. I think it's called the Treacher. It'll lower the cost of breaking an alliance by 30%. So if you get 4 of them, it becomes free to break alliances. So if you're able to get that, that's really good to get early on. Right, so we've just taken this. We can't really move on to anywhere else because obviously he loses his movement for taking the settlement. Move you a bit forward, just to... Yeah, there's an army. Ooh, let's check. How far can he move? Oh, one more thing, seeing as I'm talking to the Living Encyclopedia. Oh, okay. I will try and answer. Is Karos even capable? Yes, he is. He doesn't like mountains. So, hold on. Yeah, you'll pop out here. Well, this is where I came out. You can decide to pop out next to the Empire if you want, but they will be at war with you straight away, so you can't steal their settlements. So yeah, just like Demons of Chaos, he doesn't like mountains. It's unpleasant, but he does like the Empire settlements. So it's up to you whether you want to sort of shove Scrag out of the way and kill him, or try and keep him as an ally. It's up to you. And then move on to the Empire, or just go straight for the Empire. I personally just took all the mountains because I hate Scrag. Scrag is a pain in the ass in all of my campaigns as an AI, so I was just like, I'm gonna kill him. I hate Scrag as the AI, I really do. But yeah, also do expect the Empire to throw a lot of armies at you. The army does not like you. The army? The Empire does not like you. Right, oh, sorry, I just need a stretch. So again, I keep getting sidetracked. I love when people talk in the chat, but I stop playing the game when people talk in the chat. Ugh. I think Daniel's already done his thing. I've got 19,000 gold saved up. Ah, right. I should finish this guy off. I nearly forgot about him. Ah, good fun. I'll probably just beeline straight into Karl Franz because my seething hatred for the God Emperor has bled into the fantasy also. Fair enough. I mean... No, yeah, fair enough. Carry on. Kill the Empire. I don't care about the Empire. Just kill them all you want. I will say Sigmar seems like a much nicer person than the God Emperor of Mankind, but he's not around, so you don't have to worry about him. Right, you three... Actually, you just do two... How am I going to do this? I killed all of their range, so I don't actually have to worry all that much. It's just the Lord. Let's do it like this. Or Magnus feels strong, man. Yo, just talking about 40k today has just made me really just like, I want that Total War 40k so bad. Just give it to me already. Ah! Warhammer's a flop. Just work on 40k now. Do it. Yeah, I really shouldn't be dodging ammo with two different characters at the same time. Yeah, you come this way. What I want to do is get you to go Bane Spear those horses, because this will kill horse units quite easily as well. Ah, they ran away. Alright, go this way. I'm greedy, so of course I want to get at least 2 units with each cast. Oh, those horses are coming back. Fine, just do it. There you go. Just do that. Oh, and you're getting shot to death. Run away. Yeah, that unit of Glade Riders should die. The Eternal Guard will go to about half health. Ouch. Yeah, I left you there way too long. Please run away very far away. I'm surprised these guys' leadership isn't a lot lower. Right, let's not get into melee with the Lord at the moment. Or is he just going to be a bastard and float above his head firing arrows? I wouldn't put it past him. I'm going to focus my magic on healing this time around. Hold on, how much does this cost to overcast? 25. Oop. That's not what I want to do. Right, if you ever accidentally cast a spell you didn't want to, unfortunately you do have to waste your magic, but yeah, just cast a different spell. and it will cancel the first one. Actually, hold on. There we go. Cast that spell and it will cancel. I just want these two guys to be close together before I use that spell. Oh god, are you still casting it? Okay, you're not. Good. Whew. Don't do casting animations if you're not casting, please. You scare me. Oh right, I said I was going to go over the infinite magic in this fight. Hold on, I'll just let these guys get their heal first. There we go. So, the infinite magic, not exclusive to Kairos, it's actually a bug. So, how this bug works is entirely down to this guy's passive. Life leeching. So what this does is every time you cast a spell, this adds 0.1 magic to your power reserve. And you'll go, okay, that's kind of useless. However, the bug is, if there is even 0.1 magic in your power reserve and the game goes, okay, we need to give him some magic, it will turn that 0.1 magic into 1 magic. So essentially what this actually does isn't give you 0.1 magic per second, it gives you at least 1 magic per second, which is way more than it was intended. And that's how you get infinite magic. You just keep using this. You keep using life leeching over and over again with low cost spells, and you get back more magic than you spent to use it. And that's how you get infinite magic with Kairos and Death Wizards. There are also items that do it as well. This bug is like a universal bug to all magic regeneration. Specifically, hold on. I keep forgetting what things are called. Specifically, reserves per second. If it says reserves per second, it's bugged. And it will give you back more magic than it says it will. So wait, you can repeat. Can you repeat that? How do I get those fellas with Kairos? So Kairos doesn't get these guys. Kairos gets this passive himself. Kairos literally has this. You can give this to Kairos himself, and that'll be fine. That's why Kairos gets it specifically, because, yeah. If you look on Kairos' skill tree, he will have a skill which unlocks death magic. Just get both levels of that, and you'll have infinite magic. If you're playing another faction, if you have death magic by default, you're good. So Kugath, if you're playing Demons of Chaos, you're good. You'll get that just by playing like I am now. I must remember I have the Bane Spear, because that deletes things. Oh, and there's a heal. There's a cat meowing in the air. Give me a second. You alright out there? She's trying to distract me from the fight, trying to get me killed. All of my guys. No. So, yes and no. So when you get these, it gives you an item which you can equip, but that item doesn't actually matter. You get the passive. You get the passive light fleeching here without the item equipped. All you need to do is put the skill point in and you get this. The item itself is what gives you access to the spells, but you get the passive for free. Right, the whole point of this fight is I should be healing up, so everyone gather around. And we're going to overcast this each time, just so we heal everyone. Nice, that it is pretty much an essential. So yeah, most people do expect that, because it is a bug, most people expect that to get fixed in the next patch. I really hope it doesn't, because it's really fun to have that, but if they do fix it, I hope that they just buff this ability. Like, if they change it to 0.5 magic reserves per second, I will be happy with that. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what you should do with Kairos. I personally like to get because you don't unlock the the other passives until rank 12. So it does line up quite well. This actually takes a long time to recharge. I didn't expect that. So yeah, it does actually line up very well when it comes to getting the changing of the way stuff and then straight onto the death perk. The caveat is you must spend your Winds of Magic on a spell. Close victory. On a spell that's cheap, just so that you gain back more magic than you spend. Also, you want to stack as much Winds of Magic regeneration as possible, like arcane conduits and anything like that. So I think there's an item called the Wand of Jet. That's really good. Just stack all of those Winds of Magic regeneration and it makes the effect even more stupid. Brain lapsed again. What are the conditions? Hold on, give me a second. I will show you as soon as we get out of this battle. We'll just look at the skills that are all involved with getting this working. Actually, you know what? Let's...
Write your destruction.
There's a very short amount of time left on the stream today. So I'm just going to save this quickly. Overwrite that one. Let's just load into my Kairos campaign. There we are. That's not... I was doing some testing earlier. Here we are. This is what I've done with Kairos so far. Let's load in. Come on, game. Finish loading. There we go. Right, let's go grab Kairos. He should be over here. There you are. Oh, he's about to take character Zorn. So I got him at level 50. Obviously, it's like turn 112. He's going to get to level 50 quite quickly. So, the skills you want. So you want this, the Fragment of Shaiish. You need to just get... Yeah, get the second level of this, and that'll give you life leeching. So this basically is the skill that enables like super unlimited magic. You also want to get the Greater Arcane Conduit. Basically, you want as much power recharge as you can get. So Arcane Conduit. Good one to also get is the Fragment of Gur, because this gives you power recharge plus 80% after casting a spell. So these both trigger at the same time. So while this is active, this will also be active. So like those are the three things that you want to get in order to just get your infinite magic going. You also want to make this as cheap as possible. It'll go down to 3 winds of magic. Every time you cast it, you'll get at least 4 winds of magic back. So Kairos, once you've got these 4 skills, Greater Arcane Conduit, Blue Fire of Tzeentch, Fragment of Gur, and Fragment of Shaiish. Once you got all 4 of those fully upgraded, you got your unlimited magic. Yes, so essentially you need to always have enough magic to be able to cast your lowest cost spell. In which case, that is the Blue Fire of Tzeentch. It says 7 magic here, but in battle, this costs 3 winds of magic. So long as I keep my winds of magic at least 3, and I don't go below that, I can always cast it again and get more magic back. So yeah, I've broken it several times in the campaign just a few seconds ago, because I cast a spell and then I don't have enough magic to cast another one. Because this basically requires you to cast a spell to get its effect. So yeah, just make sure you always have enough magic to cast another spell and you'll be fine. So pay attention to your high cost magic spells like Zinch's Firestorm. That costs 17 winds of magic. Make sure you're not spending too much at one time. So you have to keep doing maths the entire time you're doing Kairos. Kairos is, even though it is unlimited winds of magic, it is a thinking one. You do have to concentrate quite a bit. Well, not concentrate a bit, but a little bit of concentration at least to make sure you don't accidentally mess it up. For example, if you cast that on lowest level of mana, you can get to keep the cycle going. How much do you get back? So, at base, if you have all of these 4 skills I'm talking about, it should, if you cast this once, it'll cost you 3, and you'll get back 4. So it's quite slow. If you want to get back more than 4, just get more arcane conduits, and you'll get more magic back. So yeah, that's how that works. I hope I've explained that well enough. I do worry about my explanations. Sometimes I do tend to go in circles a bit and not explain stuff quite well. If you have any more questions, just let me know. But yeah. Generally, this will always give you back at least 4 winds of magic. Okay. So there's more efficient time to cast over recharge perks or abilities like when you have more or when you're running low. So there are some I said before, there are some items that do the same thing. I should have this item on someone. It's on my pink heart. Chromatic Tome. So this does the same thing, but you don't need to cast a spell to use it. Generally, right, something I needed to explain. The Winds of Magic Unlimited bug comes into effect only once you've... Oh, this is... Hang on, I think there is a video I can direct you to. Because I'll be honest, like, I like explaining things, but if there's a way, something I can show you which will just do it so much better, I just want you to have the information as well as I possibly can. So hold on, I'll see if I can grab the video. Here we are. Yeah, it is a Legend of Total War video. There you go. Yeah, it's, how long is the video? Gotta go through these ads before it actually shows me the video time. Okay, yeah, it's a 20-minute video, but he goes over how it works quite well. And hopefully that'll explain everything you need. But yeah. Hopefully I'll get better at explaining stuff over time, but like, yeah, I want you to know exactly how it works. I don't want to accidentally miss anything out. But yeah, watch that video and it will explain exactly how the Winds of Magic works. It'll give you an example of what it will look like and all those other things. Anyway, now that we've gone over that, let's just quickly jump back to the Realm of Chaos. Fair enough. I thought I'd ask someone when I ask nuance, because Legend can be a bit flippant with info at times. Yeah, that's a point. It is better to ask someone directly, because then they can be particular. Particularly when he doesn't like something or isn't that interested. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is one of the things where it's like his thing. Like, this is a bug that he really enjoys, so he's gonna explain it well. But, like, I do enjoy watching Legends. I find them quite a bit of fun. But I understand, like, with his gameplay style, some people aren't as interested. It's just how it works out.
Such insights to tempt you.
Yeah, he does have some harsh criticisms, which I don't think he's thought through entirely, because he's a bit... He's very passionate. And sometimes that passion does get in the way of some of his opinions. Like, he doesn't think it all the way through because he's a bit in the heat of the moment. But in general, I do respect his opinions. And his explanations in general. Let's quickly give him some skill points. I don't know where to give them though. Make him immortal. Oh, you're so close to getting your what fillet. Just one more level. Now, he can be quite opinionated is all. He's a source of info, but sometimes he gets super like, this game is fucked, it's all shit, yeah. And then continues to play it on it every day, and even says, I do actually like this game, by the way. Yeah, that's like the passion I'm talking about. Like, he sees the problems with the Realms of Chaos, and he dislikes it, and he really goes off on it. Because he's passionate about the game, he really wants everything to be in the game to be perfect. But unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. Like, I don't agree with him always saying the game's fucked beyond all repair or whatever. It's not. But, like, I understand where he's coming from. I understand he's just really passionate about the game and he wants it to be fixed. He's not being negative because he wants to be. He's being negative because he feels like it's warranted. That's how I feel anyway. I obviously don't speak for him. And I think Legend usually says if you want to know his opinions and stuff, ask him directly. Which I respect that. Like, someone else can't speak for you when you know what you mean, and it's quite possible someone else might not. So, ask him directly. But yeah. Anyway, right, we've actually only got like 10 minutes left on this stream. So, I'm going to try and get something else. Try and get one more battle in, maybe. I'm not sure if there's anything left to do this turn. Right, I should probably get you to go close this portal as well. Oh, last point. Any legendary lord defeat person to chase down you think that might be helpful with keeping the magic up? Just writing a bit down on the notepad. Winds of magic up. I don't think there are. Lord traits in this game aren't amazing. Some are very good. Some are alright. Most of them aren't great. In terms of magic, I actually haven't seen a single defeat trait in this game that affects Winds of Magic. So yeah, you don't have to worry about any traits or anything like that. Oh yeah, I forgot we're stuck in the realms. Right. You've reminded me that Daniel's up here. Oh, he can't move this turn. Okay. So, I just want to just get as many. Let's upgrade that for some reason. Give that garrison building. I'm just going to quickly upgrade all these things while I'm thinking about it. So I have a ton of money in the bank from all these victories we've eked out this turn. I don't need that right now. Have these two. Right, Shaw's Kraken is still... I'm still worried about it, but it hasn't been attacked yet. Get that. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm waiting until next turn because I want the Forbidden Citadel upgrade. Norden still hasn't been attacked, so... let's see if it stays. Alright, well, once again, you've been a total edge. Keep up. I'm going to run the loo before I bust open. Fair enough. That's a very descriptive thing you've just put in the chat there. I'm going to try not to think about that. But yeah, have a nice bathroom break. Right, let's see. Don't think there's anything else I want to build. Okay, that's all good. Let's end the turn and see what happens. The second I've upgraded Norden, here come all the Kislevites. That's not to worry though, I can just cancel the build and get all that money back.
But remember who it is you speak
Uh-oh.
to.
It's a Zinchian. Don't annoy the Zinchians. Don't do it. And there it is. Honestly, I would fight this just to deal more damage, but yeah, we haven't got enough time on the stream to fight it, so I'm just going to auto-resolve. It's not a battle I'm too concerned with. Oh, neat. Okay, so the Empire can still revive factions. Reichland can still revive factions. That really confused me when I first saw it in Game 2. Because Reichland would walk up to a ruined settlement and suddenly Nordland would be back, or the Golden Order would be back. I was like, what is this? Ah. Oh, so this is important to pay attention to. Nakari has arrived. So this is basically put a timer on our time in this realm. I can either attack him to get rid of him and stay in the realm longer, but that would mean obviously I'd go to war with Nakari, which I don't want to do all that much. Or I can just start force marching and try and get to these items, because this is my only chance to get these. Once you pick up these items, you can't pick them up again, and if you come back into the realm of chaos, the items are taken away from you. So this is literally my only opportunity to get them all. I do really want both of these. I don't care about this one. This one sucks. Yeah. We're gonna save it there. And at the start of next stream, we are going to decide what we're going to do about Nakari. So, thank you everyone for watching. Everyone who came by and had a chat. I'm glad I managed to keep people entertained. If you want to come back, I stream Tuesdays through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. GMT. If you want to see that in your local time zone, there is a schedule on my channel page. Just have a look at that. It will convert it to your local time zone. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all again in the next stream. All right. Yeah, bye.